haven't even
for
started
sure.
the auction, and yet we
Hey guys, sorry that cut out for a sec.
know day one of court case. Oh, honor, we've
It's a
got
weird
a
internet
lot
hiccup.
of bidders. Over 30 of them are interested in this. So
Yeah.
again, Smudge, you're exactly right. You always
Yeah.
get bad news early, and good news.
The good news on time, right?
Good news on
real-
time.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, Rob G with the $2. Eli 5.
Oh.
Did we lose Knowles, and if so, why?
Where does it say we lose Knowles?
Even the mods are like saying.
It's most likely 6th Street. Oh, we have KJ in here as well. Also,
I'm gonna mute this for just a second. Even the mods in their chat, this is really interesting. Some of them are saying, oh god, it wasn't a live auction. They've been accepting bids since the IP sale. Guys, the docket says IP's gone. We cannot start a new brand. It's now liquidation, right? Oh my god. At least some of the people are getting it. Shit.
Of him. So actually, I don't believe
I don't
it.
know if that was Pete, man.
I have no idea what's going on.
Pete, you have to answer to that.
Yeah, we're gonna need a real Pete. I'm gonna go with a total shill, somebody who's typing in a fake name and easy to come on.
No, that was Pete. I'm telling you.
Was it?
Listen, Pete
But
is
why
always.
did he show his
hold on.
face?
Hold on.
It was like an image.
Is it still stuttering? Damn. Hold on, let me get rid of some of this other shit and see if it helps. I'm gonna keep this playing.
He always shows his face.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I texted him. I said, "Did you just show my chat?" Yeah. Pete, show yourself. Yeah.
So
He's
I-
got an
with-
angry
with
crowd
my
here.
under- I wanna. I'm extremely bullish, guys, and I could be completely wrong. This is not financial advice for anything, but I want to share why I'm so bullish on what's happened today.
Yeah.
Bullish. Docket 1205.
All right, pull
and
it
thank
up.
you. I didn't get your full name. Imp something in the chat. You rock.
1205.
Let me
let's see
share.
it. All right, what's going on with 1205? Let me bring KJ back here. KJ, you're black screen. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I jumped in through the Discord link, and so
I'm gonna wait a second to decide if we need to
I
fix
knew
the
you'd
internet.
give up, KJ.
I think it's fucking with me. I don't know what the
Other
fuck's
people are
going
saying
on
it's
with
fixed.
that.
Here, I can give you one inside the chat. Just use the one in the chat if you want. All right. Ordered that Michael T. Mervis. Can you zoom in just slightly? All right. Ordered that Michael T. Mervis, Esquire of the law firm of Prosecure Rose LLP, shall be permitted to appear pro hack vice in the above captioned case in any related adversary proceeding. All right.
Chromatic Cuttlefish, thanks for 13 months, says, and welcome back to the NSA as well.
A hearing for an ongoing Chapter 11 bankruptcy where they're not necessarily permitted to practice law. This lawyer.
As long as the audio's fine, I'm keeping it, because we're probably close to the end of the stream anyway.
Be admitted pro hack vice. From Pro Scour Rose. Connections? Anybody? Anybody remember all those connections?
We got a. Oh wait, is this a? I think we got a new member. Is what that says.
That'd be accurate.
Yeah. MP Empedolsis. Docket 1205. Oh, I didn't even get it. 6th Street.
I'll look for 6th Street. Hang on.
Someone making
What
fart
the hell
noises
was
with
that
their
sound?
hand?
No,
Um,
6th Street. It's only in here.
It's not like an armpit farting.
Oh,
That is definitely a fart noise.
So,
Like, what the
all right.
Oh, I didn't know you brought
So-
me in. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
what's
sorry.
what's up, man?
That's the best financial advice they've given, is those fart
I didn't
noises.
see that damn message.
Is Mervis have any connection to 6th Street? Because if so, this all
Yeah.
paints a big circle and we
6th
win.
6th Street, bring in the big guns in pro hack vice one
Yes.
time only.
Pro hacker Prosecure Rose is the
Only
one
been
that's
streaming for
represent-
3 minutes. I assume it cut the VOD into 2. I hate when it does that.
it's working with.
Yeah, that's 6th Street's lawyer.
Yes, which we
It's 6th
believe
Street's lawyer, but it's
applies
also
with
Carl
ICANN.
Icon's lawyer.
That's right, and RCs use them as well. So they're bringing the big guns. The auction
Should I
has been
text my
canceled.
source?
They canceled
His
the auction
source?
the day
Ooh.
before, so nobody could come in and pull it out from underneath their feet. The big guns show up tomorrow. Deal is done, and let's go.
Credit bid.
Can I
Plus
ask
Yeah,
equity.
PP, people are here because they want to hear about the auction being canceled. Talk about it. We are.
Yep.
We're trying to figure out collectively what
We're
the fuck's
working
going on, man. You
The
know?
document
Our
said
brains
they
are all,
didn't
like,
have it
working at
high
once.
enough
Okay.
bidder, and they
Alright,
didn't
let's
have
take a step
enough.
back and let's go back
The
through what
document
we've
says
learned in
it.
the last
You
2
just
years.
don't
We
want to
know
integrate it
6-3,
into your brain because it means you're
engaged Pro
wrong,
Scout
you
Rose.
psychos.
We do know Pro Scout Rose has also been legal counsel for Carl Icahn and I believe for Ryan Cohen in a different lawsuit. But Pro Scout Rose is huge, so could be nothing, could be something. We know that 6th Street had used 2 different funds to fund the ABL and Philo. They used their Tau Talents and TSLX, or 6th Street Specialty Lending. And we know
275 was that?
it's closer to 300 plus 40 million for the dip.
Okay.
And from our understanding, the dip has been pretty much paid down because Holly Etlin even said in the hearing when she was being questioned that it hadn't been paid down completely, but there was a docket from Glenn or one of his cool buddies that said it's going to be paid down this week or next. So by this time, we could expect the dip to have been paid off, only leaving the ABL and Philo with 6th
Remember
Street,
the last
which
night when they kept
could
asking
leave
you to read the
6th Street
documents? The
TSLX,
hypocrisy.
Fund
Yep.
could be an injection from one investor used to finance whatever deal was done back then. I don't know if was that the S3, one of the S3s through HBC. Yes, it was. So having a lawyer from Pro Scout Rose who's represented 6th Street during all this come asking to appear Pro Hack Vice tomorrow. Or is it tomorrow, or is it just one of the other days?
There's a ton of people here. They brought the whole brain trust to try and explain this one.
I don't think it did.
I'm looking. Scheduled for July 7th.
Oh,
But
July
that's
7th.
the no. That's the going concern auction.
Boss
I'm
Fight
wrong.
says French Toast is a clown. French Toast, why are you shilling, man? All right, if you think your equity is going to zero, why the fuck don't you sell tomorrow, man? All right.
He should. The person
Friday.
should.
The
Hopefully
last
they
day.
He goes back
do.
and forth a lot, doesn't he?
All right, it's zero or fucking hero, man. All right, so
That's
if you
right.
want to bitch out, it's totally up to you, man. It's your financial decision to do so.
There is no
doesn't
hero.
say
There was
which
never an option for that.
hearing he wants to necessarily be at, and I'm just scrolling quick, but I'm looking.
Jelly says, why are you hating on French Toast? Because he's shilling. He's saying equity's going to zero. He said it's done. Roach in the chat. Oh my god, all the shills are showing up, man. GG, boy.
Everyone who isn't in on their delusions is a shill.
Man, they're all waking up, man. They're
It is
sleeping.
PSYOP. It
Careful
100%
with
is
the
PSYOPs.
sleepers, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Was
Yeah.
Pete a sleeper, man?
You know, guys, I think I have a
Oh,
theory
man.
about why these short hedge
I know I'm
funds,
probably banned and no one can see
none of
this.
them really
Makes
seem
me
to be
feel better,
closing
though.
their position in full. You know what I mean? And I think that they might be held to the same code as a lot of other
in here
elites.
too. Look,
Oh my
everyone's coming
God.
to shill. Dockets
Oh
for
no,
going
not Baron.
concern
I was
auction
gonna bring
canceled.
him up earlier.
No higher bids received. It's over. Look at
Yeah,
the
he's been chilling on
sleepers,
Twitter all
man.
day.
The sleepers, man, were always
Yeah,
here.
sleepers,
all along.
sleeper
I
agents.
got this. Hey, Tindy Baron, then short it.
Do it.
Seriously.
I want to
Short it.
see a position.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Short it or shut
Short
up.
It's bullish.
Trendy
Prove it,
Baron, what the
or
fuck?
GTFO.
It's the most bullish indicator there is.
Oh
So
my
thank-
god, man.
We should
Listen
actually
to
thank
me,
him kills because
Yeah.
they're writing on the wall for us right now.
I mean, look.
Why are we
if-
facing more enemies?
You can call it liquidation zero when it happens. I mean, you guys are it's kind of like you're celebrating early on liquidation. I mean, why don't we wait and find out what happens, man? Because a lot of things are still up in the air, man. So
No, they're
It
not.
blows my
crazy,
mind.
man. They're
Hold on, it
Oh my
blows my
God,
mind.
ABC.
It's like they all show up here. It'd be like me walking into a
Dude, this
car.
is such a good
Oh
sign,
my
guys.
God.
We're
Listen,
so
listen.
close.
It would
Roach
be
says,
like
"Good
me
luck."
walking into a car
Yeah.
dealership and a guy's looking at a Mercedes Benz and me walking over and saying, "You don't want to buy that. You don't want to invest your money in that. Get the fuck away from that."
right.
Like it's my money.
Do you think
it's my
Bye Bye
play.
Baby is a Mercedes in
I
this
just-
scenario?
I'm baffled.
That's a shame.
I'm baffled
Right.
that
Yeah.
people that don't have a position in this are sitting in here making comments about the play.
Yeah,
I'm telling
exactly.
you something. This is the greatest bear trap in history, and we will find out some news very shortly. That's my thesis. It's my play. It's my money. But man, oh man, guys, you're gonna have egg on your face if you're wrong. Me, I'll lose. I'll lose money, hard-earned money. I can make more hard-earned money. You,
Roach
you're
wants
spending
on?
it.
All right, we can bring Roach in. That's
This is fucked. H-Beard says, is that even shilling, though? I thought shills existed to make you think a scam game is winnable.
Hey, Roach, here's your chance,
It
man.
has different meanings in
Shine.
different contexts.
Also,
A
Teddy
shill
Bear-
can be someone who's, like, promoting something because they're paid.
We're caught up, man.
colloquially.
You know, here's the deal. It's interesting they canceled the auction, you know, because most likely it's already done, man. You know, in
It's
my
Exactly.
not!
Done
They
deal.
canceled it!
Sixth Street provided all the dip financing. They have first fucking pick, man. All right. I mean, you know, and it is what it is. So, Roach, if you want to come on, man, the floor is open. Let's hear what Roach has to say. Let's see what's going on. Did
As
he
far as
actually want
time,
on?
as far as timeline, there was only one thing that was a rush, and
All right,
that was
he's
to
here.
get JP Morgan out of the way.
They got
let's
Charles
bring in
Ponzi's
Roach.
money clip, get some agents there
Roach, what's
stacked.
going on?
Logarth says it's not
You
a
there?
Mercedes, it's a 78 Datsun
Yeah,
found in
hey,
the back of a barn
can you hear me?
with severe
Yeah, we
body
can hear
rot
you.
and no
Yes.
clutch.
Hey boys, what's up?
Gnome Pickle
Chilling,
says, why do I
man,
keep
you know,
hearing when I run
you
away,
know,
then they're gonna
chilling. We
miss
haven't
me and
seen
be
you in a while,
sorry.
man. How are the trades doing nowadays?
Just trading shitcoins right now.
Oh,
Buying,
God. Buy back
buying,
in.
Cost.
buying long-term puts on the market and
Yeah.
being
How's the
patient.
cost
Yeah.
doing?
All right. So, what do you have to say, Roach?
I just wanted to say good game, boys. Like honestly, I've never seen a group of people become that disconnected from reality. Like I'm a tinfoil.
Chill.
but boys, next level.
Oh, is that why you
shit.
can't show your face, Roach? Too
Ah,
tinfoil
the,
for
the
that?
shill shit. Just shut up for a minute. Like
Shut up.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. But yeah, I hope you guys like move on to something else and something.
Sixth
bigger.
Street gets it all,
We
Roach.
really hope you move
What are you
on.
talking
came here to
about?
tell us
It's
that.
liquid, boys. It's liquid. It's liquid
Sixth
tomorrow
Street
You
morning.
came here to
it
tell
all,
us that.
It's
Hey,
liquid.
Roach, what price did you sell at, Roach?
I noticed that this person isn't being yelled at and called a cunt. I wonder what the difference is.
After getting 50% back on a good trade, sold at 50.
So you haven't bought back
like
in.
30.
Your position is closed out with Bed Bath. Now?
It's been closed ever since. I said I would never come
Roach,
back.
I
It was just
challenge
the
you
end
to
of
a
the trade
cage
for me.
match.
Fuck, I just
What's
got
that?
more
Guys,
today.
you have to
go.
get the fuck out of that chair and touch some
It's a-
grass, brother.
Did
touched plenty
somebody
of
challenge me
grass.
to a cage match?
Realize,
I have
did
one
that.
question.
realize
I have one question for Roach. Can I ask
Roach-
him a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So with Sugov's plan, what she said and laid out her plan like 2 months ago, what isn't happening exactly the way she said it was going to happen?
Well, she went on eToro a fucking week before bankruptcy and said we're not going bankrupt, and then went bankrupt.
Wait,
That's
she didn't
true.
say we're not going bankrupt.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
Dude, she
also they're not going
essentially-
bankrupt.
Why the fuck did she give that interview?
She said we're scaling down our size, our footprint.
It was a last-ditch
Check.
effort
did
to
that.
get JP out of their position. You understand
Roach,
what
why
happened to
do
equity
you give a
holders,
fuck
right?
about this stock anymore, man?
I'm
Why
telling you
is this
2
their
months ago.
go-to? They have no
I just wanted to say
argument,
hi
so
to
they're
you
just
guys,
like, why do
honestly.
you care?
I don't really give a shit about
You
stuff.
came in and said, "Hi, we're losing all
Yeah.
our money."
Hey, you've already. The thing is like, what's worse than like, you've already won, but you don't know it yet. But in this case, you have definitely lost, and you do know it.
Get the fuck
But you're
out of here,
still
man.
you're still unable to like accept it.
I'm
Bro,
I'm
come on,
strangely
man.
excited about that too. Is that S&M of me?
It is.
I'm gonna lose my
kinda.
money.
I mean, I respect it though.
Well, let's see what happens, Roach, and let's see what happens. I don't think people, in my opinion, myself, I'm not throwing in the towel too soon here. I think I'm gonna wait it out because again, none of it has really made sense from the get-go. And
Well,
honestly,
whatever
man,
happens-
Sixth
It
Street
makes
providing
sense,
the
you
dip
just don't
financing, man, they get
understand
first
it.
pick. So
You're being
maybe they don't need
obtuse.
the auction.
Sure, I get it. Whatever happens, just keep doing what you're doing. I think you've got something good here. So, just keep doing it. It doesn't have to be Bed Bath, gentlemen. Don't let this kill you.
Wait, no, but
All right.
seriously, can you name one thing that's not happening that Sue Gov said was going to happen?
Every-
They got
the
JP
company's
Morgan out of the
company's
way.
liquid- liquidating.
Tomorrow morning, this shit is going to be sold.
Roach,
for pennies
get
on
the
the dollar.
fuck
I
out of
Profitable
don't fucking
stores,
get it.
both
You-
Bye
ass.
Bye Baby and
I'll-
Bed Bath and Beyond have profitable stores.
Gone. It's
Nah.
liquid, man.
We'll see what
Sixth
happens.
Street is about to get paid almost all of everything. The bondholders are going to get nothing, and shareholders are absolutely getting nothing.
Why would they liquidate
right.
profitable stores? Why
We'll
would they
see.
liquidate?
Because they're not!
Gone.
All right, let's see what happens, man. Roach, we appreciate
No
you coming
buyer.
on the show.
Thanks, you guys.
All right, take care.
Logarth says, how do you make a millionaire start with a billionaire and have them listen to this financial advice? Buzzing.
Jules are
dropped
attacking
just
the
now.
show right now, man.
it just proves my point. Like she said, it wasn't being acquired right now. She's like, there's no rumor of it being acquired.
Right.
And she's like, we're downsizing and we're focusing on our profitable stores. And they got JP Morgan out of the way. So like now they can carve out baby.
The real stock was the friends we made along the way. It's true.
The way I thought it was
Maybe the
gonna
real
go,
Moas was inside
based
us
on
all
what
along.
the CEO said was the turnaround plan. So,
Moas doesn't have a flared base.
This seems extremely bullish to me.
Yeah. And you know, we're in a restructure. You know, I'm not buying any of this fucking shit. To be honest with you,
I'm
It's
not
like,
buying all these official
you know,
court
canceling-
filings.
Canceling the auction. The only thing that would make sense canceling the auction is if the deal is actually done, right? So I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, I find it hard to believe that nobody really
You literally
a higher bid. So let's see.
You
what
find it
happens.
hard to
Hold on,
believe
fucking
what
dice.
the document
Hold on,
filed
right.
by
No,
Bed
yeah,
Bath
you're
and
right.
Beyond
Sorry,
says.
Hold on.
They
Hold
didn't
on.
have it. Yeah, go ahead.
The fucking auction hasn't even started
How could
yet.
they put one in without an auction?
They canceled the auction due to lack of interest in buying Bye Bye Baby as a going concern.
It's literally fucking wish
Roll the
So they're going to liquidate it.
No, it's backwards. It's
It's
you hold
backwards.
the auction
Thank you.
to see if you get a higher
Right.
bid. They're saying, hey, we didn't get a higher bid, so we're canceling the auction. That's putting the cart before the horse. It's backwards.
Exactly.
It's
That's
giving me
like
RS.
trying to
It's
say-
giving me RS vibes right now for
Yeah,
sure.
well,
They didn't
No, I'm not part of the conversation. I'm commenting on it live because they won't have me on
Right.
and
Just
because I don't go along with their bullshit.
a bid that they wanted, right? They have the right to accept or reject a bid, and they see the value of Bye Bye Baby, and they're like, we're not settling for anything less. You know, I don't think they want to sell it. I don't think like they
They
put
have
all this effort
to.
into it.
They will be
And they don't
forced
wanna
to
sell
by
it.
the court.
I mean, if someone came in and offered a ton of money, okay, maybe they would be like, okay, fine, yeah. But I think that they see the value and they want to see it through. I mean, Sue Gov's like, I have a 2030 plan, okay?
Right.
And
They-
this is part of her 2030 plan.
We're gonna
Day
pull in
one
Judge
hearing.
Gibson with us as
They,
well.
they said it. They regardless of what bids we get, Your Honor, we would like the opportunity to select the winning bid. Day one hearing, got approved, motion granted. They get to choose the winning bid. They probably don't need to go to auction because they know they already have what they want. They're like, we're not just going to waste people's time.
Incorrect.
Right.
You lose all your
Exactly.
money.
Hey guys, I got a garage sale tomorrow,
Sure.
and I'm gonna try to sell all my shit in my garage. Oh wait, never mind, it's canceled.
Is it canceled because no one had an interest in the garage sale? Because that's what's happening with Bed Bath and Beyond.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I know, like
All
Or
right.
maybe you like the
Judge-
crap in your garage.
So
And now
Ju-
you got a Proscour Rose attorney coming on to sit in for 6th Street.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I could see this both ways, but I'm leaning bullish.
I am
mean-
too. We have Judge Gibson in here, and then it says there's a guest trying to join. It looks like we're just full right now, so give us a few minutes. We'll clear out in just a moment. Judge Gibson, man, great to see you, man. Can we get a mic test there?
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, man. Good. What do you think about the cancellation, man, of the auction?
I think it was intentional, and I like it.
Oh my god, these
If you-
stupid
If you
motherfuckers.
go to 1201, the
It's
document,
intentional.
well
The
before that one,
document says
open it up.
why.
Take a look at it. Take a look at the header. You ain't even got to read. It'll kind of help everybody out.
God, I love Judge Gibson.
Can you get it up for us, Travis?
While he's bringing that up, PP,
Yep.
like ABC
Which one?
said,
1208 or yeah? Notice of cancellation. Bring it up.
1201.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1201.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
getting a
while
lot
you're
of
doing
Reddit
that, like
awards for
ABC
my
said,
posts on GME Meltdown.
They
That's
don't
funny.
want the company as a going concern. They want the whole fucking company. They're going to buy the company. They don't want to keep them in business. That's what that auction was.
They think it's an auction like on
They were
Storage
gonna
Wars.
meet
Do they
the
think people?
financial
Yeah. Do they
expectations
think
of
people are in the courtroom going like 15 million, 20 million? That's not how this works. Jesus.
Benefits of it. and
Why would you
this-
not want the Knowles, especially?
Why did
Oh,
the
man,
judge
that's
approve
value.
Lazard Frere's engagement
And
letter?
this is
Correct.
why this is a Steven Spielberg moment, because it brought everybody right up to the climax, including this doc that just dropped. about the
Life
auction
isn't
being
a
canceled. This is
movie.
being
Stop
perfectly played,
thinking
and
it
we are
is.
here, and let the shows rain their stuff. But literally, because of the hit pieces today, because of what this document right here, and we know
The
that
accurate
Oscar Lauer
hit
represents some
pieces.
very known well people that are activist investors. There's going to be so much that unfolds within the next 48 hours.
Dr. Gamble says, I too can look at a sinking ship and say, you know, that boat's half full.
And all those there, I'll just let it, I'll let it speak for itself.
I know, what the fuck? We got like hit by the entire Tendy Town, man, at once.
Isn't this such BBBY to a T though? Like, just like crazy fucking news. Like, you guys are just going on talking about shit that my wife called me, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at the Discord and people are like, "Fucking auction's canceled!" Oh my god.
Yeah,
like, just crazy shit happens every single time, but it's never. Everybody interprets it as bad news for the first 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's like, no wait, this is good.
You are literally describing the way that your conspiratorial in-group community takes any messages and twists it to be positive for you. That's not a good thing. That's why you're acting like a cult.
If you want to add, man, now's the time to do so.
Oh, geez. Well, I had a lot of stuff.
Overthought says, Doctor, good news. We don't have to do that operation anymore. Great, because you're going to die in an hour anyway. Oh. Juggle.
You going to be around for the rest of the show?
If
I will, yeah. I'm just in camp right now, so...
Okay, why don't you... Okay, Dig Dug, why don't you stick around, Smudge, because we want to hear it. Dig Dug, we'll cut you loose. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks, you guys.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
All right, take care,
man.
Yeah. Hey, so ABC hit it on the head.
Floppy's notes.
Where did Judge? ABC said something that's really important. We're here. Shit's got real. We're at the end of all this. They're closing up. They're finishing up. Someone has showed interest in wanting the whole ass bye-bye baby. They don't want to keep it going for them. So they showed interest. They want it. 1201 cleans everything up. It's way back before this. They're going to stay in business. Look at 1201. Look at the header. For the next 30 days, the court's going to let them run the fucking company. It says it.
Yep.
Look at it.
For 30 days?
What's the data?
Are you planning on dying in the next 30 days? Why is that?
It's filed July 5th, right?
Bullish. We have one more month of operations.
They dropped the docket today, but the judge stamp is July 5th.
Yeah, they had to get out all the notices.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I was mumbling. Go ahead. I'm reading out to my. Go ahead.
They just had to get all the notices out before they actually filed it. So that's your time discrepancy. But if you read that header, it kind of speaks for itself. Or if you read down maybe the next paragraph, it's there. They're going to stay open for 30 days, do business as they've always done business for the next 30 days.
Yeah.
What happens after that?
Under new ownership.
Bye-bye Baby is sold. The whole ass company.
That's what I would assume, because
it's not.
No
That's not what the
auction,
document
right?
said.
I mean,
You're making shit up.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
7-4.
Why would
Why did you tell me to read the dockets if you're gonna read them and not even believe what they say? What the fuck?
Third parties and private equity firms that have a short interest or know of people that have a short interest come in and put some ridiculous amount of money on the table, which the judge would look at and go, I can't even turn this down. I have to overrule your protection clause that you wanted to decide on the bidder, because there's an astronomical amount of money that's due into this play by the shorts, right? So that's why you had to cancel the auction, because if somebody came along and said, I'll give you $50 billion for this company,
then they would win the auction. They wouldn't have to cancel the auction. They'd be the winner.
Still win a bit. I only use 50 billion as an example, but the auction had to be canceled. This is a null play.
Why would you cancel the auction if you had a clear winner? They'd win the auction. They would just win the auction. They wouldn't need to cancel it.
They're going to do a recall at some point, and these shorts are going to be forced to cover.
Real quick, we got the real AJ backstage. My God, he's here to save everyone, man. So, chat, please welcome real AJ. AJ, what's going on?
How's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, we can hear you, man.
Awesome. So, sorry, I'm not exactly camera ready right now. I don't want to turn it on and reveal my location. But I wanted to join the chat because we got big news. And whenever you have such a monumental transition in the circumstances, all of a sudden you start seeing people that have been hiding in the background all of a sudden come out of the shadows. Look, guys, I'm not here to divide us, okay? But you have to recognize not everyone's on your side. And they take advantage of our kindness. They take advantage of our welcoming attitude.
Our kindness.
Pinky lets everyone on the show. He gives everyone the opportunity to come and state their opinion, and unfortunately, some of us like to exploit that. I would love it if Roach can come back on the show and have a discussion like a real fucking man, instead of coming in after he thinks, oh, I'm gonna fucking jump on this news here and try to spread more FUD than necessary.
FUD.
Guys, ever
Reality
since the
FUD.
bankruptcy documents were, published, they always mentioned the auction was necessary. What the fuck are the NDAs for? There's a
Exactly.
bid.
Thank you,
What the
AJ.
fuck are they hiding?
Exactly.
There's no need for an auction because the company is fucking sold, and we're about to find out. You have to understand, when you have mainstream media coming in and they're giving us airtime, guys. They're giving Bed Bath & Beyond airtime. They wouldn't dare do that unless they're in fucking trouble, okay?
Yep.
This thing's gonna fucking squeeze. The auction is no longer necessary because the judges heard it. Just like ABC said, if these guys were desperate, they'd wait until the auction happens to at least have an opportunity to make some money. You don't fucking shoot yourself out of an opportunity.
This is
okay?
the worst denial I've
The
like.
deal
This is
done. The sale's
catastrophic
fucking done. We had
denial.
a whole fucking year.
Yeah.
A whole year collecting evidence. Guys, this thing is clear as
Oh, this
fuck.
guy's fucked.
The day Ryan
He's
Cohen
angry
joined the
and he's-
Dragonfly board,
Yeah,
what
this
did he
is
tweet?
bad.
He tweeted that short hedge funds are the dumb stormtroopers of the galaxy. The same fucking day he joined the Dragonfly board.
Oh, they're
Okay?
doing the
And
conspiracy
they're-
tinfoil
Love
stuff
it.
again with Ryan
Remember,
Cohen.
you guys were talking about August 12th today. You know what else? Okay, what did fucking Ryan Cohen do? He goes into his law office, he files a fucking trademark for Teddy, and then he fucking tweets about Bed Bath & Beyond going to the moon.
Yep.
The same fucking afternoon.
Yep. That's fucking
This thing
goddamn
is sold.
right.
This thing is sold. I want Roach on the show and to discuss this like a fucking man. If you're
But he
out there,
has
Roach,
no
and I
facts.
want to
He
just
has-
sorry, ABC.
I'm sorry.
Look, guys, characters like
Chromatic Cuttlefish says, watching these guys reading bankruptcy court filings is like watching a group of chimps try to figure out a VCR.
Pete, I love him because I've been watching him. You know,
We're gonna read the document in a little bit, by the way.
we know
that they're
but
misinterpreting.
there was something that I didn't trust about this guy. Okay, what you remember that
They'll
emoji
move
that you guys
goalposts.
used?
They won't go after
Let me just say
Ryan.
something. That emoji that you guys all use when Pete is raging. Okay, you know what the origin of that was? We had a Green Day. It went up like 30%. We were all celebrating, and that was the time Pete decided to come on the show, throw a fucking tantrum like a fucking child about talking about TSO. If I was fucking invested in this company and my stock pumped 30%, the last thing I want to do is talk about TSO. This guy and fucking Roach and all the other fucking pucks out there need to come on the show.
Am I a cuck? Dr. Gamble says, clearly these guys don't know the first rule of gambling, the house always wins.
And have a fucking debate.
Joke's on you.
Like a
No,
real man.
that joke isn't good. I'm not going to say that.
Amen, man. Chuck Cuck Norris with the $5. Hit that freaking like button. We moon soon, and you'll want to show this episode to your grandkids one day. AJ,
Listen,
you're-
guys.
Oh, hi, man. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm fucking excited. Sorry, I'm gonna let you guys a chance to talk. I want to say in the background that you guys,
dementia?
Stuff, man.
you guys need to be bullish. We fucking won. Okay.
Yeah, why
Sorry.
the fuck? Why the fuck did they bring?
I'm
up
not
Kenny
owned.
on
I'm not
fucking
owned.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
NBC
that was
today,
telling.
where we've
Exactly.
known Kenny for fucking
Yeah.
5 months.
They know
Yeah.
too, guys. They know too.
Oh, they know too. They just want to get to the head of the narrative.
Did I
and
already
control
read
it.
Dr.
This is how
Gamble's?
these
They know the first
motherfuckers
rule of
work. They're
gambling, the
snakes.
house always wins.
We're up against
Sorry, I'm
snakes,
looking at
you
the
guys.
document and it's throwing
Like,
me off.
We're gonna
yeah,
fucking
like-
eat them. We're gonna
Oh, we
fucking
are.
eat them.
We're gonna
Fuck
eat
yeah.
their
Definitely eat some
asses.
snakes.
Their whole
Absolutely.
asses.
Hey, guys, check this out. AJ, I'm with you 100%. Bye bye, baby.
Yeah.
Sold. They canceled the ongoing concern auction. They didn't fucking need it. But listen, really, guys.
Let's hear it,
Fuck
Judge.
Hannah. Fuck Roach. They're living rent free in our fucking heads. Fuck
Oh,
them.
the
We need to focus
projection.
on the
Holy
company.
fucking
We need
shit.
to focus on what we're doing and move the
Amen.
fuck on.
Exactly.
Oh wait, no, he actually said it. He said they're rent free in their heads. True.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were, man. You were definitely here.
And
Sorry, I
here's
thought they
the-
were saying
Judge,
that about
you-
me.
I got to say this. If we were wrong, we would have learned a big lesson. Now they have lessons to learn come the next 48 hours. It's what
Yes,
life's
they do.
all about.
It's done. All right?
We're
It's
here.
Done deal.
moved.
It's
It's
here.
zero
It's
or
the
hero.
end. Yeah,
Guys,
we're here. It's,
I don't
it's the
bring up-
fucking end. We're
Go ahead,
going to
Judge.
do it. We're going to find out here in the next week what the fuck. Either we lose all our money and we don't.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? Guys, I'd make your nose
Probably
fucking
you
bleed if
and
you
your
knew how many
families.
shares I had. But I don't give a fuck because I believe in the company like AJ does. So
Chitara says, I hereby retract my invitation for these gentlemen to join us in worship at the Temple of Paul next Tuesday. Even I have a feeling that even Paul's light can't reach the bottom of the chasm where their brains should be.
yeah, let's just stay focused on our fucking money, and if it goes, it goes. But not
Second
fuck
rule
it.
of gambling, you're not the house.
Four bro, real quick, AJ. Four bros two with the $2. PP 800 viewers. Holy fuck! AJ's on fire. Something's going on. AJ, keep
I
going.
would imagine a lot of it's people from like the Meltdown subreddit watching the Meltdown.
But it's because they're spreading fuck that affects my fucking finance and my fucking family's fine. I know for a fact this company has been sold because I fucking read. Okay, I've been reading for a year. Come on this show, like all of us, take advantage of fucking people. It's fucking evil, man. It takes a certain kind of someone like fucking Roche, this disgusting motherfucker, to sit in the fucking darkness for the past 3 months. Where the fuck you been, Roche? Eh? Where the fuck you been when the stock was at 5 cents? I came on the show. I was telling everyone that fucking May 2nd is gonna be the bottom, and guess fucking what? It was the bottom. I told everyone.
Okay, here's what the document says. I pulled it up. This is the thing that they're like, no one knows what's going on. It spells out what's going on. Please take further notice that on June 29th, 2023, following the conclusion of the Baby IP auction, the debtors filed the notice of initial winning bidder and backup bidder with respect to June 28th, 2023 auction for the Baby IP assets and 2 amendments of certain dates and deadlines related to the debtors' bidding procedures. Announcing that the debtors, in consultation with the consultation parties, has been selected, or rather had selected, Dream On Me Industries, Inc. as the successful bidder, solely with respect to the Baby IP assets, subject to topping by a bidder or otherwise better bid at the Baby Going Concern auction scheduled for July 7th. So basically, Dream On Me Industries, a small baby furniture company, initially put in a bid for $15.5 million for the Bye Bye Baby IP. The auction tomorrow was going to be, can we get a better offer for the whole company and not just the IP? Continuing, please take further notice that the debtors did not receive any higher or otherwise better bids for a Baby Going Concern transaction, and accordingly, the debtors, in accordance with the bidding procedures order and in consultation with the consultation parties, hereby cancel the Baby Going Concern auction. Please take further notice that the debtors will seek approval of the sale of the Baby IP assets at the sale hearing already scheduled for July 11th.
May 3rd, today.
So, they couldn't sell the company as a whole, and they already had a backup who wanted to buy the IP to cut up the company. There were no higher bidders, so the company's being liquidated. It's over. The 11th, it'll be confirmed. I assume that's where the next goalposts are.
Today's the fucking first day of the split.
Hydrate.
Please, go look at the chart. We're 6x above from there, and I'm fucking waiting. This is gonna go 600x from here.
Yep.
Listen, I'm not gonna spend another minute talking about Roach, wasting fucking time on people.
Sure.
Fucking won. The fact that the auction is so fucking bullish to me. Let me just give you my perspective.
Yeah.
I mentioned it over comments in the past. Listen, when RC was basically putting things in action, you know,
I've been on for over 4 hours.
He installed his members on the.
This is huge, though. I never get a chance to see this stuff in real time.
Studying the situation, because he didn't have insider information, and he didn't have insider information at the time, but he was studying the value of Baby, the transaction that's going to occur. It was August. He wouldn't have included us if he didn't already have the plan fully fleshed out. Otherwise, it's way too huge of a risk for this man, right?
Yeah.
As soon as he fucking sells his shares, he files his trademarks, and he basically gives the signal. This fucking all of a sudden $400 million loan comes out of 6th Street. Who the fuck could that be? I'm wagering my life savings that that's fucking RC. Every time I hear the word 6th Street, I think RC.
Yeah.
What he's done is he's given the company in advance a debt position that he knows will give him leverage down the line. Okay, and this is something that they have been thinking about before the August. So I don't want to go into timelines. On top of Dragon Larry Chang, Brett Icahn, Ryan Cohen stepping down from fucking Dragonfly, no explanation. Okay, and then all of a sudden, CNBC in their FUD article, if you're gonna take the shill's words that, oh, sometimes they spit truth, CNBC itself is saying Sixth Street's gonna give a credit bid, and they're gonna do this with an e-commerce platform. Well, just like fucking Life Relationship has been shouting out the top of his lungs, there's a fucking e-platform, e-commerce company that's prepared to essentially take on this move, this transition. Dragonfly, I believe, is going to make a bid with Sixth Street to buy out, and I believe they've done it, and that's one of the reasons why they canceled the auction. You think the fucking judge that has been fighting for us is going to all of a sudden allow us to just liquidate?
The judge isn't fighting for you. The judge is an impartial party overseeing the bankruptcy. Your interpretations of events don't have a bearing on reality. Jitara says these fellas could have used all the money they're losing to back various charities or just save it so their wives don't leave them over this. Yeah.
For no fucking reason, we're going to transition to Chapter 7 tomorrow? It's fucking retarded.
It's not no reason they couldn't get buyers.
Okay, excuse my language.
The document said it.
Real quick.
No, keep going. I'm almost there.
Before I lose these tips here, because they're all going away, I think I already missed one person's. We got Apple Balls with the PP Show membership. Appreciate the love, man. Daniel with the $10. Love the energy, AJ. PP Show is the best. Appreciate the love, man. Sloba with the $10, man. Appreciate the tip. One simple question, or one simple opinion. Thank you for doming me, AJ. And then we have one last one here that I need to read. Hold on one second. I just they go so quickly. Freddie with the $2. AJ just
They're still talking about me.
You can have my girlfriend. All
Friends,
right.
I'm not. Look,
$10
guys.
from Muni. AJ
Guys,
for president. Go ahead.
I don't want clout.
God
I
damn,
don't
they're
want this.
obsessed. That's
the
great.
reason I don't come on the show is because this isn't about me. Okay,
Right.
this is about the fuckers that have been robbing us. You know why we're all fucking 90% down? Because they fucking took it from us.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, you
And I'm
made a
not
bad
fucking
investment
leaving
and listened
until
to
I take their
grifters and
fucking
conspiracy
beds.
theorists.
And they're fucking on the streets. So listen, guys.
H-Beard says, for those who've never been in denial, it's important to realize that extreme cognitive dissonance about important things can be physically painful. Yeah.
Dude.
Listen, think clearly. Do not use emotion. They take advantage. They take advantage of your emotions. They exploit your emotions. They know that you're going to be confused. The you in the word FUD is uncertainty. Okay? We all of a sudden got some new news. Before we fucking let them exploit that and whip us into a position that they want us in, think, where the fuck have you been for the past year? You all in front of you, trust your gut. Okay? Trust your gut. This guy's not gonna fucking leave us hanging. The job is done. We're all gonna fucking make it. And people like Roach, where the fuck are you, man? I called you 10 minutes ago. Are you fucking listening to this like a fucking bitch? Come on the show and talk to me.
Holy shit, we got 815 people tuning in. Holy fuck.
Where the fuck is this guy? Where the fuck are you, man? Pissing your pants.
All right, Roach, come on, man.
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. Chitara says, let's just entertain the thought that they stole it from you. What exactly do you plan to do about it? I imagine the answer this guy has is not terms of service appropriate.
AJ.
They're gonna yell at the other guy who's actually right. That's funny. Unreal Alexander says maybe you should have this Roach guy on your show. He's a crypto bro, so no. I'd also disagree with him about that.
You know, we're highly emotional here. You know, and with this new news that came out.
Gnome Pickles says that sounds like danger to self and others, right? Just asking for certain legal reasons. I don't know.
About the auction being canceled. You know they're going to run with it. You know the FUD's going to intensify even more.
Obviously. And listen, guys.
Absolutely, right? And
I'm sorry to
you know,
cut you
like,
off, man.
now I'll bet you guys any money. 100 of these people in the chat right now are probably shills, trolls, bad actors. You know what I mean? So I have a suggestion. Next time you have a Hannah come on the show or anyone else like that, don't react negatively. Don't get mad.
That'd be good.
Tell them
Can I give you my opinion of Hannah?
Yes,
I'll pray
please.
for you. Because
can I just quickly
kill them with
Hold on,
kindness
AJ's
because
on
they're counting
fire.
on your negative reaction.
Right.
Guys, I just want to say
absolutely
something.
correct. AJ's on fire. Let him have the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, yesterday Hannah came on the show. I don't want to fucking talk ill about anyone. Yes, it was the most idiotic display I've ever seen in my life.
It was.
Sure.
You guys gave her more time than she deserves. She just came on. She started fucking talking her mouth on fucking topics she didn't fucking understand.
The things I said literally happened today. I said this was gonna happen today, and you didn't fucking believe me. What are you talking about?
I'm willing to listen to you guys. The moment you saw her attitude, the fact that she came on, she's like, you don't know what a going concern is. Go fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? I've never even heard of you. You're fucking irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm a random ass Twitch streamer. Of course I'm irrelevant.
How pathetic are you that you're spending your time streaming another man's show? You fucking desperate motherfucker. You see what? Listen, guys, these people are pathetic. They're sad. We're gonna come out of this so fucking rich. None of this is gonna matter. It just needs to pass time. We're at the last stretch, and they're gonna throw everything they have at us. And we just need to trust the fucking due diligence that we have been doing. And hundreds of us. There's 600, 700 of us every fucking night talking about this shit. Okay?
Yeah. Right.
The court documents say if necessary. Turns out it wasn't necessary because no one's gonna fucking give us a better offer. The fucking lawyers from 6th Street say, trust me, everyone's gonna be happy with this deal. AKA, a deal exists. It's not fucking dream on me. Okay, keep fucking dreaming, you fucking shills. Sorry.
AJ.
Yeah, just look at
AJ,
the expressions
AJ.
on CNBC, those guys' faces. It tells it all. They know.
845 people in here. Holy fucking cow, man. Sorry about that.
Where we going? We go all
What's up, brother?
into debt.
Yes.
AJ.
Jesus.
Hey, AJ.
What's going on, man?
AJ, I fucking love you.
I love all of you.
I love your passion.
You guys are family.
Same thing.
Gnome Pickle says 0 to Dave level of obsession in a single night, Hannah. That's impressive. Oh, I know.
Your family.
I give people the
we're
brain
gonna
worms.
make it, guys. We're gonna fucking make it. And we're gonna
There's
come
no
out this
doubt in
stronger
my
than
fucking
everyone.
mind, man. There's no doubt.
Just
in my
hold your
mind.
fucking chairs. Hold your fucking chairs and make them fucking pay for every moment of fear we ever felt. Make them fucking squirm.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Sorry, guys. I got
No,
pissed,
don't
man.
be sorry. Don't be
I got
sorry.
fucking
Look,
pissed. This is a moment of
has been going on
celebration.
for a long fucking time.
I know.
baby.
We've been in this a
stock
while.
market, and they have fucked the middle class and people the working class who put money in the stock market, and it's been like this for a long fucking time, man. So don't apologize for anything. I agree with you, man. There's a reason why the auction was fucking canceled. There has to be a reason. And
The
and
document
most likely
says
it's
the
because of
reason,
bid
because they didn't get a better offer than the
It's
15.5
because of
million.
what we've been discussing.
It
for the
says it
last fucking
in the
9
document that
goddamn
I
fucking
read
months,
and
man.
you
So-
apparently
and
fucking
you're right,
didn't.
AJ, right as you're down, man, or not really down, but they want to come in and start
Uncertainty.
kicking us and saying, oh, you guys are fucked. It's going to 0. GG. Good luck. Oh, look, I haven't been liquidated yet. My account hasn't gone to 0, so I don't know.
There's a goalpost. Elminato says, Hannah, the siren entrancing these guys sinking the BB&B ship.
Why the fuck people are coming in the show saying shit like this,
No, it's malicious. That's what it is.
Okay, they did conduct the auction. To be clear, the way that auctions in this case work, they don't sit in the courtroom and, bid. They didn't get any offers. They said in the document, do you want me to read it again? I read it earlier, but I'll read it again if you're from the thing. This is the official statement. This is a court filing. This is what it says. I'll read it again. Please take further notice that the debtors did not receive any higher or otherwise better bids for baby going concern transaction, and accordingly the debtors, in accordance with the bidding procedure order and in consultation with the consultation parties, hereby cancel the baby going concern auction. Please take further notice that the debtors will seek approval of the sale of the baby IP assets at the sale hearing already scheduled for July 11th.
Yeah.
So the IP already sold. They couldn't find bidders for the whole going concern thing, so they're liquidating baby. Again, they complained about me not reading. I just read that from the document, verbatim. I'm not wrong. I'm an asshole, but I'm not wrong. Who's your friend says, I think you nailed it last night when you said that surely they read the documents, but they don't understand them. Yeah.
Okay? They learned we're not the only ones who learned from GameStop. They've also learned how to fucking infiltrate a forum, set up actors that gain our trust over several fucking months, only to come in at the moment it matters, at the very fucking vital fucking crux of it.
This
and
is some
start
Alex
spreading all
Jones
this
shit.
fucking
God
toxicity.
damn.
Go fuck yourselves, okay? I'm fucking taking your money. And we're all gonna fucking take their money.
1202
Right on,
cleans
man.
this shit up. Somebody read 1202. It cleans all this shit up, please.
All right, 12:02. Travis, let's get it up. Holy shit, man! AJ's got everyone's fucking titties fucking jacked, fucking boners through the roof, man. We got fucking
Love to hear
record viewers tonight, man. Holy fucking cow!
Let's
man.
fucking go.
Record viewers probably because people are watching the Freak Out.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm gonna calm down
am.
for a bit. Okay, let's talk a little more level-headed. Okay, because I got some of
Or it's desperate people you've given false hope to who desperately want to know what the fuck is happening.
that out of me.
Good. Glad,
You
man,
have.
glad.
I want to look. I want to sit in the back. I want to chat about this new development with you guys, but I just want you guys to know, like, don't let them take advantage of you. We've done the due diligence, man. We're not dumb people. Okay, don't let them gaslight us into thinking we're idiots. If you're looking at these sick codes matching, you're looking at the Teddy trademarks. Today we figured out is fucking international. This is all bullish news. Okay, we're seeing bullish news after bullish news after bullish news. The fact that if they had gone to auction, that actually worries me a little more. I had to fucking, like ABC. I mean, I was agreeing with ABC the entire time. I never thought the auction was going to be necessary. Go back to one of the streams. I said they really emphasize the if necessary. It's because they have all these NDAs.
That's just legalese. You read so much into standard boilerplate legal terminology. This is part of the problem. Gitara says, Diamond hands oftentimes find themselves on the same body as tinfoil skulls. Book of Paul, Tech Bros, 312.
These non-disclosure, all this fucking insane confidentiality, right? You think they're just all of a sudden be like, never mind. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, guys. It's so like
It's
trust.
ludicrous how many companies have NDAs with
Just
Bed
fuck-
Bath Beyond.
Where's
And it
Roach?
all
Where the
lines
A
fuck
ton of
is he?
companies do
He's
NDAs.
not
It's
showing up,
standard.
man.
He's a fucking pussy, that's why. He's
Invite me on,
in the chat.
cowards.
Fucking love fired up.
Don't let him in
AJ.
your head, AJ.
No,
AJ.
ABC, let him.
Yeah.
He's cooking, man. He's cooking. Let him cook.
Sorry, guys.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
saying.
listen. I'm gonna calm down. Actually, I'll get back on the show and a little more level-headed.
Oh wait,
but,
Roach is here.
Oh, is he? Fucking
Yeah,
wonderful. Fucking
Alright,
gruesome
no.
nuts.
I think he's trying to join. All right, I'm gonna have to just
Bag
clear
me out. Bag me out.
All right, see you, bro. All right, here, Roach, if you're here, man, join and discuss with fucking with AJ here what's going on. Someone said PP the enabler. Not really, man. You know, I mean, this needs to be talked about, right? I mean, what the fuck, you know?
Let's flesh it out, man.
Join the
I
show and yeah, you know. So I mean, it should be talked about, right? All right, Roach, extreme mental illness is what he says. All right, then get
Lovely.
in here, Roach. All right, Raw Lee, we're gonna have to kick you. Roach, man, get your ass in here.
To be clear, I don't think these people are mentally ill in any way, shape, or form. Everyone is susceptible to conspiracy or delusional thinking. It doesn't have to be a pathological issue.
Let's hear it. I'd love to hear this discussion go down.
I'll try to keep it civil. I want it to be as clear as possible to everyone. I want to show everyone the fraud this fucker is.
All right, we're submitting another link for Roach. PP the referee. Yeah, that seems a little more likely. This is gonna be a 6-hour PB show.
Hey,
You gotta go live.
maybe I will. Yeah, real quick, I would like to add something. So, if BBBY was gonna be taken over by Teddy Holdings LLC or a group including Teddy and Dragonfly, why would they need the name Bye Bye Baby?
Exactly.
So that's why they may be going ahead with this sale of the Bye Bye Baby IP, and so the preservation of Knoll.
I just still can't believe they're acting like, why is this happening? The document in very clear English explains why this is happening and what is happening and what is going to happen, but they're literally ignoring it. This is fucking crazy.
Right. So, so basically that would not have happened if the auction had gone through. So I think
I'm saying they'll file for Chapter 7 tomorrow? I don't even think they have to. You can liquidate through Chapter 11. Despite what these people say, you can absolutely liquidate through Chapter 11.
Using it for. So in Teddy, they'll be selling strollers that are brand name Bye Bye Baby or something like that.
Kenny tells me, Roach says, Kenny tells me I say I love you.
Gene the Scorn says, I just saw the YouTube video of your talk, and this whole video of your talk. Is the whole stream available to watch? Not yet. It's gonna be.
Coach, come on, man.
Can I go over what happens next to the stock? Sure, I can give you speculation. The company's going to be liquidated and the stock is going to become worthless. Like, it's going to be worthless. Like, zero, or you won't be able to trade it at all. And anyone who's still holding on to it will lose every penny they put into it that they haven't taken out.
Man, we
It
got
might take a while, but
more than enough room in here. Let's hear it, man. You know, between you and AJ, you know, you never know what kind of conversation might come out of that.
Let's discuss it in a civil way. I won't scare you, Roach. Come on. I'm not a...
Why will that happen? Because the company is going to have no assets, IP, employees, or inventory. It literally won't be a company in anything other than on paper.
Scary guy. I'm a nice guy. Come on the show. Let's talk like
Seem
fucking
nice.
civil men. Okay, let's have
Civil
a
men.
fucking debate.
I
And
Pistols
from
and
your
Dawn.
perspective, I would love to know why he thinks this company is going liquidated. I want to know one thing. I want to know one thing more than above all. When he was one of the reasons why I feel especially betrayed, honestly, by Roach, because I actually love the guy. You know, when he used to come on the show, and I used to think he was brilliant until I realized this guy's an idiot. Okay, when he was starting to talk to us about Newell and fucking Brett Icahn, I was like, damn, this guy fucking reads the documents. This guy understands things. He helped shape my opinion.
I think the last price of Sears was 10 cents a stock, but I'm not sure if you can actually trade it even on the typical OTC market.
Come on the show, and I want to understand, why is it when back in the day you used to tell
I genuinely don't
you used
know,
to tell the whole PP show, this is undressing Bed Bath & Beyond, and they're getting ready to have her fucked and consummate this marriage, okay? Isn't that what we're seeing today? Aren't we seeing the company undress into the shell so that it's a fucking perfect candidate for acquisition?
No.
Is that how it, what gives you, this is all for you to prepare so you're not so afraid to come and face me face to face in real time. Take your time, take your notes,
Where's your
prepare
face,
arguments.
AJ?
I want to hear
I don't
all
see
of
your
it.
face.
When you were
He's not
telling him,
joining.
He's a fucking pussy. That's why. He's fucking. He knows he's wrong.
Yeah, I had the benefit of knowing Roach was a imposter back in the Tendy Baron Discord because
It's-
one of the first things he actually came out of him, which is basically somebody writing.
The fuck was that? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! Oh fucking mighty!
Yeah, he
Someone just
basically
trolling
had
him.
to
Sorry.
post on Reddit this summation of everybody else's DD, and he framed it like it was all his own. That's when I knew Roach was a phony, and that was like.
He's an idiot.
6 months ago, 7 months ago. And then when I questioned him on when he was actually on here last, he couldn't even.
Roach,
make any
why
decent
are
points to my points?
why
Yeah, he's a fucking moron.
script.
That's why he's a
If
fucking
he doesn't have
moron.
a script in front of him, he ain't got
Roach.
shit.
Bro,
Okay.
Living rent-free
Gotcha,
in our
Baja.
heads
That makes
right
sense.
now, guys. Like, I
Well,
wouldn't- I
we
wouldn't
need
even
some bearish
entertain it.
discussion. We have the
Yeah.
first chance of a bearish discussion to go down here.
But
man.
he's obviously not logging on.
Invite me
You're right,
on!
ABC. You're right, ABC.
I'm a little
I'm
behind.
just pissed that he thought he had the gall
to fucking come on the show
and fucking lie, deceive gaslight all
all of you into thinking you're all losers. The only fucking loser here is
Roach, who's been fucking watching this show like a pathetic
fucking idiot, day after day, without saying a word,
knowing everyone fucking. Listen, come on the show and let's have a discussion. Don't make
me fucking scream at you.
Come on the show. Let's have a fucking talk man
Roach,
to man.
Come on, man. Just come on and say
Fucking
why
coward.
Why you think it's going bankrupt? And look, if you can't handle, you know, AJ
He's a coward.
At any point in time, you can just leave the show. But at least have the Nads come on.
Happy birthday, Unreal
debate
Alexander.
AJ,
It's a
man.
fucking
You
You
bitch.
actually talk to anybody that has any decent counterpoints.
So
That's the problem.
There's no way Roach is actually this scared. How is he not coming in here?
I
Roach, come on.
think we're at the
You
point
guys
in the
been-
movie. I
Alright.
think we're at the point in the movie where we go after AJ's rant. Whoa. I just got really scared all of a sudden. Because one, that was awesome, but two, I would not want to face AJ for anything ever when this dude is jacked up. This is amazing.
Why don't we
Yeah,
donate
he
some
sounds
money?
like a crazy
We'll
rageaholic.
put a money pool together and offer it to Roach to come on here.
It's hilarious to me that people will be like, women are too emotional, and then shit like that'll happen, and they'll be like, I appreciate his dedication.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess look, if Roach doesn't want to come on, we'll move on. It's all good. You know, but I would have.
Did you guys know that anger isn't an emotion?
Again,
apparently,
you know, if you think it's going. I think he said tomorrow it's going to 0. I would love to know why. That is why that would be. So.
Yeah, he said it was going to go to 0 in May, and it's fucking 31 cents. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Judge says it best just here in private chat.
Bittergrin says, yes, you're the emotional one. Clearly.
Right.
Yeah, they called me hysterical.
I can't even believe that we gave Hannah 20 minutes last night, and we're literally talking about Roach for 20 minutes.
Fuck him, man. Fuck him.
Sorry. Yes, you're right, ABC.
If he doesn't want to come
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, you're right.
I never was called hysterical my entire life before transitioning.
To have a debate and bring some concrete evidence.
It's literally just misogynistic bullshit.
I love looking under
I do
all
too.
rocks. But
Roach
they bring no substance. They bring no substance, so it just insults after insults, and you're wrong, but they don't substantiate anything. So to me, that's great because there's more eyes on this, and they're going to FOMO in later anyways.
They're going to FOMO in.
Sorry, I was just going to say it's emotional manipulation. They're just manipulating you psychologically. Okay, they have these people who make you think they're your peers. They make you think they're one of you. Hey, Roach, I identify with fucking Roach, only for them to come and try to fuck you out of your money.
Right.
Okay, this is it, guys. We should be celebrating right now. We should be fucking celebrating that the company is fucking moving forward with the sale.
Yeah. Fuck them. Let's move on. All right. So, Judge says that this is a very interesting docket we should talk about. Travis, what here are we looking at? Is Travis on here?
Sorry, before you begin, I'm gonna cool down a bit. I'll join in. I will join later. Love you guys.
All right, no worries. Take care, AJ.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Man, that was...
How would I react if I was wrong? I'd be very glad that these people get money. I don't like hedge funds. I don't like rich assholes. If retail investors got to get money, great. I'd be happy about it. It's just not what's going to happen. And I'm mad at people like PP for taking money from people and giving them false hope when it's just not going to happen.
You shouldn't worry about other people's money. Man.
You don't know if the guy's anti-Semitic. He might be, but you never know.
Stock they want. What does it
I don't like to
matter,
make
man? At the end of the
accusations
day,
unless I know for sure.
So
Bittergrin says, like, I feel bad for them, but this is beautiful to watch. Yeah.
He's not in the. He's not in the.
A lot of conspiracies veer into anti-Semitism. It just happens.
It's really weird for him to join, and then Tendy Baron, all these guys. It's like the whole Tendy Baron Discord, join the fucking show, man. It's so bizarre. It's like, what do you need to say here to deter anyone else from investing? I mean, it should never be like that. Let people fucking sell if they want. Let people fucking buy if they want. Who gives a fuck, man? All right.
Got so chilly in that Discord months and months and months.
That's all they have now is we're allowed to do it. No one said otherwise. That's not the point.
Yeah,
You're completely sidestepping the issue at hand. No one said you can't do this.
I left it right before the bankruptcy happened, and thank God I did, because I'm sure it was even worse after that. So, yeah. All right, let me go ahead and read this. So, this is what we got Judge Gibson here with us too. So this is the affidavit service. Christian, I can't read that.
Wow, they're really just gonna move on from the auction thing. That's the biggest thing that's happened in a long time for them, basically since the Bed Bath & Beyond IP sale a couple of weeks ago, and they're just gonna
cause the following documents to be served.
Move on.
By the method set forth on the master service list attached here to Exhibit A via first class mail on the bank service list attached here to as Exhibit B, and 3 via first class mail in the unsecured creditor committee service list attached here to Exhibit C. What it says is notice of filing of proposed final order authorizing the debtors to A, continue to use of existing business forms and records, B, maintaining existing corporate bank accounts and cash management system, C, pay prepetition bank fees associated with the cash management system, and D, continue performance
of the toxic fudge shill train
petition intercompany balances and waiving certain U.S. trustee requirements for a period not to exceed 30 days. Docket number 1075.
Can we hear Judge? Is he on?
Yeah, Judge, are you still here? Grass says PP get a drink. Judge, are you there? We can't hear you.
Rejoining? I don't know.
Judge. He's not here.
I'll do my best to break down what Well, I mean, he wasn't saying much. We were in the chat, but we weren't getting a lot across.
Right.
The way I read this is a final order from the court allowing them to continue banking operations on a completely go forward basis, without any need for any approval by the court or
FUD
anything
train
of that nature.
parody
Most
when.
important to me looks like the intercompany transactions, but this one really stuck out when you're reading it. Is maintain existing corporate bank accounts and cash management systems, pay pre-petition bank fees associated with the cash management system.
Yeah.
Continuing performance intercompany transactions. Number 2, granting administrative expense status to post-petition intercompany balances. So they could pay for intercompany expenses between different entities that they own. So this is almost like, go. You're free now. You can go do your thing.
Yeah, they're gonna need to move money around during the liquidation.
You're free from all needing court approval to do anything.
Real quick, let me read this. Juan with the $5. Let's get positive, people. Don't worry, the haters will always be haters. We should be celebrating. Yes, we shall, man, because you know what? Just like with RS, we said it'd be fucking canceled. Well, ABC did, and here you go. The fucking auction's canceled. Why? Because the fucking company's most likely already bought, man.
The document canceling it literally said the reason that it was canceled was because they didn't get a going concern bid, so they're going with the backup, which is that furniture company buying the baby IP for $15.5 million.
I mean, that's most likely the most likely scenario, right? So,
you
know, most likely.
Hear me?
Foolish.
There he is.
Judge. All right, Judge, tell us what we're looking at here, man, for our viewers at home. And also, we hit another fucking record, man. I heard we're at 870 fucking viewers. Wow, holy fuck, man. We're about to hit 1,000.
So
All
I think
right,
Travis hit the. I think it's Travis, right?
Yeah.
I think Travis said what I'm thinking. My opinion. If you read this, they're creating the final order, aka the final decree proposed of we're going to go back in business. We're going to do everything the way we was doing before.
Right.
Intercompany business. I mean, they're being
No,
released to do business.
They're
Is that
not.
what the document says?
It's not what it says.
That's what I'm getting.
Holy fuck.
I agree.
Ace
100%.
Ventura with the one gifted PP Show membership.
Why do they need to sell their assets to pay off debt? Correct.
Good, man. Appreciate the love, support of the show, man. Appreciate it. ZS with the 2 GBP. We're at a pivotal moment. Make/break, pick a side. Pick a goddamn fucking
What do I think the debt is? It's in the billions.
side, man. If you're gonna fucking come in here and shill, well, we want to see your goddamn fucking short positions too. So
I know in total it was like 5 billion. I think like 1.7 was unsecured debt. If I remember, 1.7 unsecured, 5 in totality, something like that.
if you're not playing the fucking
15 million isn't gonna cover it.
stock, then shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Kev, I kind of feel like you're like trying to dance around something. Like if you want to say something, that's fine. I understand you probably disagree with what I'm saying. That's okay. You can just say whatever you want to say.
Judge.
I love you, brother.
Sorry if I'm misinterpreting.
Just this document come out before the ongoing concern auction that no one wants to help them. They want the whole fucking company.
Right.
And
They
I
don't.
believe
That's why they
Bye
canceled the
Bye
auction.
Baby is going to sell.
It
It's going
didn't.
to pay all the debt for Bed Bath and Beyond. They're going to go the fuck back in business, debt
They're
free.
not.
Someone's going to take Bye Bye Baby, Icon, Cohen. They're going to blow it up. Life's going to be good. The document says go on back in business.
No, it doesn't.
We got to all chill.
And here's the thing: we have to remember. It's easy. There's so much
They all
information coming out all
rolled low on the reading comprehension stats.
the time. It's hard to remember the little things. The ABL and Philo from 6th Street had collateral that was
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
If you go to the bottom of this, everybody was notified. 6th Street, all of them. Everybody was notified.
Oh yeah,
You're
that
just
big list of we've kind of seen these before. It's everybody and pages and pages and
Hydrate.
pages of people that were notified.
Well,
I'm glad
all the
we
way-
got Judge Gibson on our side, man. Wow.
all the way at the very bottom. You'll see the small list.
Thanks, Lance Ruski.
That's the debtors, the DIP group. Hey, we're going back in business for 30 days. We're going to be monitored, see how we perform. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
who would pay $5 billion. Well, they're not gonna. That's the point. They're not gonna. And the people who are owed, the secured creditors, are gonna get pennies on the dollar back on the things that they loaned, and that's how bankruptcy works.
Oh, man.
Bank service list.
And in those 30 days, what do they, when they report on their earnings, what is it going to be? Positive cash flow.
Unsecured debtors.
That would be a huge.
Is Kaison? Where?
What does ABC think?
I'm gonna get to where he's there.
Remember
Where
the
is he?
tweet. Luck and Fan
Hey,
with the
didn't-
$2. If desperate, would. Right.
Yeah, and the other thing too, you know, like all of this, like say the deal was done like long ago, right?
He's
And
behind
all
me
of
right
this
here,
has just
so you
been
can't see
like smoke and mirrors, more or less. The shorts have been like doubling down their short position. And if you look at where G-America is going with their NFT marketplace, it's basically
the NFT marketplace has already failed. What are you talking about? H-Baird says, how long until the QAnon people think that Bye Bye Baby is a human trafficking front by the cabal? I think it would have to be an open business for them to think that, and it won't be soon, so.
it has the potential to be a fraud-proof replacement for the stock market. You know what I mean? So what if
Guys, you know, it'd be great if all stocks are NFTs. No, they wouldn't. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, this NFT thing is so fucking dead. Why are you still trying to find reasons to use these pieces of shit?
This is just a huge fucking operation.
Fraud-proof, except for the large amount of fraud in crypto.
To destroy the old financial system and replace it with a new financial system, a new market that trades on the blockchain via the NFT marketplace. And everything just gets moved over there, because what company wouldn't want to be traded on a market where there's no manipulation?
Yeah, and I think you're right.
Because when I think
Smudge,
no
a lot's
manipulation,
changing.
I
mean,
think
the
crypto
FTC
assets.
And Carl Icahn are actually working against Lumina. The FTC has launched 3 cases against Amazon this week alone and last week. Like literally, they're going after the ones that are killing the own economy within their own system.
Real quick, Travis has to get going. Sorry, I'm trying to get my cat off of my keyboard here. Travis has to get going, man. Travis, give us some closing thoughts as you head out.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta take care of the little one and make sure he gets to bed. So, gonna go take care of that and family business. But I'll definitely watch the end of the stream after it's all done and all that's taken care of. Final thoughts is, you know, I think this is good. Like I said,
it's not. Bitterin says NFTs are so last year. It's all about AI now.
A lot of things could go either way. I think it's bullish. Prepare for the psyops. The term diamond hands doesn't come
psyop on the bingo
holding
card.
when
We're
it
not
goes
playing
down.
bingo, but maybe we
It
should.
comes from when it starts going up and it starts shooting up higher and higher and higher. Prepare for the
Absolutely.
psyops. We're gonna see a lot more enemies here in the next few days. There's gonna be
Enemies.
a lot of psyops saying, "Oh, get out, get out." Your media is gonna be saying. You're gonna read it everywhere. You're gonna have more shills. It's gonna be a full-on, the biggest, shill fest you've ever seen. Prepare for it. Know it's coming.
All
And
right.
AJ killed
Thanks,
it tonight.
Travis.
I loved it. I
Fuck
loved
yeah,
the hype.
dude. He hyped me the fuck up, man.
I love it.
Cool.
Y'all all have
Travis.
a great night. See y'all soon.
All right, take care.
Thanks, Travis. Have a good night.
Stonk with the $5. GME holder here. Auction canceled. Seems to be a done deal. Super bullish news. Good luck to all
It's
the
not
Bed Bath
bullish.
shareholders. Uranus
God damn.
Nash. ZS, appreciate the tip, Stonk.
Peacocksaur says, I've never listened to anything so fascinating, so boring at the same time. I know, right? Isn't it weird?
DS with the 5 GBP. Man, that's so fucking hard to say. There's too many unanswered questions, too many coincidences, too much value in the revenue and the nulls. Don't be afraid at the last hurdle, my guys. I'm not afraid, man, and I don't think anybody should be, It's if you held to 4 cents, well, man, you're holding now, so what's the fucking difference? We got Kaz the King in here, man. King Kaz, what do you have to discuss with
Oh
us
god, is he gonna mention me?
today, man?
He was tweeting about me a lot today.
Kaz? Are you there?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Someone says, Toys R Us canceled an auction to revive the company themselves. How'd that work out?
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you going in and out, Kaz? We can't hear you, bro. Kaz,
Tice
we
is the
can't
guy that's
hear
right
you.
here. He genuinely might be mentally ill.
Let me get
Oh.
out. Get out.
There.
come back.
We can hear you now.
All right. No.
All right, yeah, it's perfect.
You can hear me now?
You got to
All
stay
right.
on the screen. Yeah.
Excellent. First of all, AJ made it. I mean, after what AJ said.
Wow, his connection is shit.
Speechless. I cannot say anything. I have nothing. And
You're going really. Dude, your connection sucks
say
right
it
now, Kaz.
as
Kaz, your connection is like shit, bro. Are you at home? Can you rejoin on Wi-Fi?
Kais is on most of these streams these days.
Just call him. His Wi-Fi sucks. All right, we're gonna call you. It's fine. You're right. We should just call Kaz.
Okay. Live.
How he's upset, how he was yelling, but he's great. He did say everything that needs to be said.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, it's done deal. I mean, tomorrow is what, Friday? It's probably tomorrow by the end of the day we're gonna start, getting like the good news. And then the media will start, covering all that, and the shores will start trying to buy to cover. And the only thing I didn't like, I was looking at Twitter. There is a partner for Joe Fiorelli, and he once the news came out, he tweeted something I didn't like, I didn't appreciate. So
thanks for the
the other day
$5.
he had a space on Twitter. I went there and he was talking against Bed Bath & Beyond. Tonight he's I'll send you in a few. I'll send you his tweet. And if you can
Chaos,
put
thanks
it
for 38
on
months.
screen so everybody knows.
Kais is being boring today. That's
we
weird.
don't know. Maybe Ryan follows.
Wonder if he's dejected.
The PP show, so he can see what the people that they are supposed to be close to him, what they are tweeting and what they are saying and what they are thinking.
Right.
What's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
And that's it. So.
All right.
We waited for almost more than a year actually, and the result is coming. Stay bullish. Don't sell
Quest
cheap.
Authority.
And
thanks for the raid. This is gonna be hard to explain. Holy shit.
Stay strong and.
How do I even
we're gonna
explain
make it,
this?
guys.
Okay. So first of all, the outfit. People, it's a goal thing. It's ironic. Please don't judge me. Secondly, follow Quest Authority. Excellent channel. I am a leftist variety streamer. I cover all sorts of stuff, most of which covers people who are delusional, people who are in conspiracy theory mindset. So often on Tuesdays, I do Tinfoil Tuesday. We cover conspiracy theorists, QAnon people, and explain why what they're saying isn't true, and maybe why they are in the mindset they are. Right now, we're looking at meme stock communities, and the Bed Bath & Beyond stock people who are obsessed and think it's going to make them millionaires even though the company's bankrupt just got some really bad news. And I don't even understand how to explain the level of delusion that they're on right now. Whew.
Right on.
We will celebrate very soon.
All right, right on, man. Kaz, have a fantastic rest of your night, man.
Thank you. You too, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
I watched an interview with
very
DFB,
bullish.
and he says, well, I think this was before GME Squeeze, but he said that
Don't you mean the sneeze? Chitara says, praise Paul, welcome Raiders. Can I interest you on a cheese plate and jello shots? Overthought, thanks for gifting a sub.
need a really bearish narrative and then to suddenly flip.
This actually isn't about the Overstock purchase, though that did recently happen. The Bed Bath & Beyond IP was sold for $21.5 million. All the Bed Bath & Beyonds are closing. They moved the goalposts and started saying, well, they have Bye Bye Baby, which is a sub-brand of Bed Bath & Beyond, and there was an auction that was supposed to happen tomorrow for the company as a whole, but a document from the court just came out showing that they didn't have bidders for the whole company. So they're accepting a bid for $15.5 million from a small baby furniture company in order to buy just the Bye Bye Baby IP. And then the assets are probably going to get sold elsewhere for pennies on the dollar. So basically, what we've learned today is for sure Bed Bath & Beyond is liquidating, but none of these people want to believe it because they all have money in it, and their show depends upon it being a decent stock. It's a shit show. Also, I went on their show yesterday and they yelled at me and called me a cunt because I didn't believe their delusions, and I was vindicated today, so that's good. It's a good day to be a cat maid, I guess.
That to really get the squeeze. And so this might be the really bearish narrative that comes out tomorrow.
The bearish narrative is reality. The company is liquidating. You get nothing. This is like the end of Willy Wonka.
Where they're like,
before the actual end.
Oh, the whole company, they're like, Bed Bath & Beyond was only worth $21 million, and
correct,
and Bye Bye Baby was only worth 15. So that means that obviously the shareholders aren't going to get anything.
Yeah.
Again, part of this, and I know we're coming from Quest Authority, so let's talk about a legal thing for a second. Something I'm not at all qualified to talk about, but I'll run my mouth anyway. A court document was filed today explaining all of this. They straight up don't believe it. They think, not your lawyer, yes, the court document explains basically that the liquidation is happening, they couldn't get a bidder, etc. Not filed by the court, sorry, filed in the court by one of the parties, I think by Bed Bath & Beyond. Because they're in Chapter 11, not Chapter 7, so they still have control over the assets. Well, the bond holders are in the wings being mad. Understandably so. Anyway, they filed that the auction for tomorrow is canceled, and they're not happy about it, and the way they're justifying it is by saying, no, you don't understand. They're lying on this bankruptcy court document to secretly fuck with the short sellers. They think that the corporation Bed Bath & Beyond is lying on their court documents for bankruptcy so that, surprise, Ryan Cohen, one of the people involved with GameStop, will come in and buy the whole company, and they'll be like, haha, tricked you, short sellers. We sure did commit perjury. It's real bad. It's real bad.
It got sold, like they sold.
Oh yeah, they own, well, the shares that they bought when they were just BBBY, but when the company went into bankruptcy, those same shares became BBBYQ. So they still own those shares, yes, they're just under a different ticker. Black's Law Dictionary, not right now, I'm busy. Sorry.
Sold everything fucking, for fucking that little, man. My fucking ass, man, alright? The IPs, like, what the fuck ever, man. Like, what the fuck ever they're doing with the...
That's probably the valuable part of the company. Like, you're gonna maybe sell the merchandise, and I know that they're working on getting rid of the leases, but once again, A, they're gonna get pennies on the dollar for this stuff because it's a liquidation sale. And secondly, they don't have enough assets to cover the $5 billion debt they have. Even if they could, you guys are unsecured creditors. You'll get nothing. Bumble Homestead, thanks for 200 bits. Well, thanks, Quest Authority. I appreciate it.
The IPs. It's too complicated. ABC, you're muted. Yeah.
It comes right down to simple math.
Oh, it pisses me off. The guy in the top left, PP Seeds, is the host of this show, and he is continually, you know, basically giving false information. He gets around this by, you know, this is my opinion, which fair enough. But the show is based on him basically lying or distorting things in court documents at this point for his audience, so they give him money for confirming their bias and for giving them hopium. It's so sad.
Math guys,
Yeah.
if they couldn't find bidders for Baby, which is the crown jewel, which is the going concern,
correct,
they were at over $5 billion in debt.
What put them into bankruptcy? Unpaid suppliers or tax? The main thing I know about is all the debts that they owed to their suppliers. Suppliers, and different loans that they stopped servicing. Basically, they stopped paying a loan a while back before they filed for Chapter 11. They stopped paying the loans, and then they're like, fuck, we didn't know what to do, so then they went into Chapter 11, which made them all think, oh, they're just reorganizing, which I understand the misconception, but I think the point was more so that they wanted to maintain control as a, debtor in possession, a DIP, debtor in possession. In Chapter 11, they wanted to have better control over how they were selling these assets, and on some level, it's possible some people within the company thought maybe they could salvage something, but it's become clearer and clearer as this process has gone on that it's just not happening, and they're liquidating. Do I think PP is too dumb to realize how deep this shit is or keep the grift going for live streams? I think dumb is the wrong thing to say here, honestly. I don't necessarily think these people are dumb. I think the entire idea of, generalized intelligence is kind of reductive anyway. What I do think is, like the other things I cover, when people are desperate, when people have put themselves in untenable situations that are psychologically difficult to deal with, that would hurt their ego, they will oftentimes maladaptively create delusions in their head or create conspiracies so they don't have to accept the reality of what's going on because it would be devastating to them. J. Rodimus, thanks for 19 months, says, oh shit, getting closer and closer to 2 years.
Latest filing showed it 1.7 million, and even the news covered that. Like, holy Moses, down to 1.7.
Yeah.
You have Knowles to carry forward and use as credits over the
Pretty
next...
sure the 1.7 number was... Is that not just their unsecured debt? I don't know if they're misinterpreting this or if I'm misremembering.
Many years.
Either way, irrelevant.
Forever, whoever the buyer is. And then you still have some major assets. Are you telling me there was no bidders for Baby?
Yes, that's let me read you the legal document. Again, I'm so sorry. But especially because Quest Authority's here, I'm gonna read a legal document, god damn it. It's pretty simple. I think it's the pinned post on GME Meltdown right now. So this is what was filed. Please take further notice that on June 29th, 2023, following the conclusion of the Baby IP auction, the debtors filed notice of initial winning bidder and backup bidder with respect to June 28th, 2023 auction for Baby IP assets and amendment of certain dates and deadlines related to the debtors' bidding procedure. Announcing that the debtors in consultation with consultation parties had selected Dream on Me Industries Inc. as the successful bidder solely with respect to the Baby IP assets, subject to topping by a higher or otherwise better bid at the Baby Going Concern auction scheduled for July 7th, which was tomorrow. So basically what happened was earlier in the week, there were articles that came out that showed that this company, Dream on Me Industries, which is a small baby furniture company, put in a bid just for the Bye Bye Baby intellectual property, basically the name. It's the thing that they want. However, there was an auction set up for tomorrow that was a going concern auction, meaning they were trying to sell the company as a whole, trying to not just sell the IP, but sell the entire thing as a company that, at least in theory, could run perpetually. You know, a company that's solvent in some way. Continuing. Please take further notice that the debtors did not receive any higher or otherwise better bids for a Baby Going Concern transaction, and accordingly, the debtors, in accordance with the bidding procedures, order, and in consultation with the consultation parties, hereby cancel the Baby Going Concern auction. Please take further notice that the debtors will seek approval of the sale of the Baby IP assets at the sale hearing already scheduled for July 11th. Blah, 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 and then just all the other shit. So this document could not be clearer in what has happened here, but they are intentionally or potentially, because of maladaptive coping mechanisms, they're being obtuse and pretending they don't understand what this means. Or maybe they have bad reading comprehension. I don't know. But, I'm not a person... I'm not a lawyer. I don't know legal speak, but I thought that was pretty clear. They had an initial bid for the IP. They said, okay, you're kind of a backup. If on Friday we get a better bid, then you get it. And they didn't get... Or if we don't get a better bid, rather, you can have it. And they didn't get a better bid, so they get the IP. Kev Ow says, you're making an assumption from this doc that the baby business is not being sold at all. That is literally not what I said. Please listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Bye Bye Babies IP is selling, subject to a procedural court hearing later in the month. That is selling, okay? Because they could not find bidders for the entire company, so they're taking the company apart piece by piece and selling it. They're liquidating it. Does that make sense? Was that slow and... Oh, I'm being so condescending. I'm sorry, I'm mad. No wonder they think I'm a cunt. Jesus Christ. I just feel like this is the clearest shit ever. It's a legal document in black and white. Fucking read it. God damn.
For an auction?
For the record, Raiders, I'm not normally this, like... I don't know if I'm normally this mean. Yesterday I went on their stream and they were very mean to me, so I'm a little hyped up right now that I got vindicated this quickly.
It didn't even start yet? Like,
yeah.
It's all backwards, guys. This is the
just like the reverse split. Yeah.
Okay, so the auction was supposed to be tomorrow, and it feels like they think that literally how the auction would have worked is a bunch of people in the courtroom with paddles going, I will buy this much, this much, this much. God damn.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
Yeah.
I always said the reverse split would never happen, too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, same thing.
We have another tip here from Luck and Fan with the $5. Toys R Us canceled an auction in BK. Company felt that the bids it received were not likely to yield a superior alternative to reorganization plan. That was from Luck and Fan.
How'd that work out for him? Badly. Toys R Us only exists as a husk of a company now. The IP was sold to another company. And importantly for these people, the holders of Toys R Us stock were not compensated in any way.
I mean, I just think that's the case that they're going to have partnerships with Overstock and with Dream on Me. I think Dream on Me is going to use it mainly as just a brand as far as making physical products. I don't think that they have the resources or want to deal with it as like literally a website. But I think that, you know, we'll see that those were two parts that weren't needed, right? Bed Bath & Beyond will still keep their stores with their same logo.
No, they're not. They are selling their fucking leases.
And then you'll see Baby get carved out over the next month or so.
Flames on the side of my face.
And a Teddy will sell Bye Bye Baby strollers and whatnot from, you know.
What, if anything, does Overstock have to do with this? Overstock is the company that bought the Bed Bath & Beyond IP.
Dream on Me, and that's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Kev Ow says, honestly, I can't watch this stupid shit anymore, or I can't watch this shit anymore. I sincerely hope you have to look in the mirror and realize how fucking stupid you are. I'm out. We're wrong. You win. You won't see me again. This shit is gonna blow up so hard in your face. I don't even know what you think that means. Oh my god. See ya. Sell your shares while you can, please. See why I'm mad?
Yeah, it's just we gotta wait and see what happens, man. Illustrated says this show is wild tonight. Yeah, man. Things were absolutely fucking explosive tonight, my man. Interesting shit tonight. I guess we have you copy here, man.
Hey,
you
man.
copy. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm late to the party, man. Late to the
No,
party.
yeah,
I just
man.
had a dinner and then like just join and
Yeah.
I saw Ages was fucking explosive. Like, what's going
Stone
on?
Corbell says, what do you mean it's gonna blow up in her face? She's holding no bomb. There's nothing to blow up. The stock is the bomb. She's watching people hold it. Yeah, it'd be one thing if I held like a short position in the stock and they thought, oh no, it's gonna go back up, which is delusional, but like if they thought it. But I hold no position in this stock. I don't play the stock market. I've invested in mutual funds, but I don't day trade. So I'm not a gambler. Like, I have no interest in this. There is no reason for me to say that the company's going, like, being liquidated unless it is. I have no stake in this. It's so weird to me that they're coming at me like I'm working for a hedge fund and trying to trick them into selling their stock. I'm not. I want retail investors, even if they don't like me or I don't like them, I want them to get out with as much money as they can, because I know often they're either desperate and looking for advice from people on the internet who don't know what they're talking about but are confident, or they've been misled intentionally or whatever, or maybe they have something going on where they're a little, like Kais is, you know? I don't want these people to lose money. I really don't. I want them to get out with as much as they can, but they won't listen.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You're wearing like some like surgeon suit.
I was ready to go into surgery tomorrow. Now, fucking, I guess I'm not working tomorrow, man. I'm out of a job now because I was supposed to go in and deliver this baby, but they canceled it. They canceled it, and I guess the baby decided to get sucked back up in there.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
You copy that.
I'm not going to make the joke I want to.
Why AJ is so...
I have more restraint than that. Lily Love Stuff says, in my experience, a lot of men who think that they know about stocks don't like it when women approach the topic more soundly. Had a dude scream at me because I told him money in crypto is dumb and there are way better things to invest in, and that was in March of 2023. Yeah. Like when I was on yesterday on this show, they like called me hysterical and a cunt. Like, two things that I was never called before I transitioned, by the way, as I said earlier. It's just, like, weird, man. Like, I get it. I can be very blunt. I understand. I'm not self-aware. But goddamn. God fucking damn it. I'm so not wrong here.
So mad. Like, what's going on, man?
Man, he's mad because of like Tendy Baron coming in here and Roach and like all these people coming in like shilling, and he got really fucking pissed, man.
What? Like, you know, is this so funny, guys? Like, it's just like we're actually at the tip of the squeeze, and then these guys are coming in to shill. It's like,
yeah,
it's just so funny. Like yesterday we got some I don't know, some lady, and then just talking shit, and you know, I saw on CM.
Me pointing out when they're wrong and asking questions is talking shit, by the way.
BC talking.
That's how that works. Lily Love Stuff says, pretty sure that in the definition of a woman, someone who's called hysterical and see you next Tuesday.
Shit. I'm like, what's going on? Like, you know, I thought you guys are done with this because this is already like in chapter 11. Why are you guys giving attention to us? You know what I mean?
Because it's interesting. Because again, they act like I started my Twitch channel to cover them. I've been doing this. Nice. Sorry, my wife sent me a funny thing. What was I gonna say? Oh, they act like I started my channel specifically to talk about them. I've been doing my job has been this for a decade. I've been on the internet as a full-time job for a decade. This is not about them particularly. This is about a general trend in society where we have tons of pockets of people in little echo chamber communities that are operating on magical thinking or pure conspiracy paranoia. It's a problem. And it's interesting. Rin, thanks for the raid. How you doing, Rin? We're watching these people be upset about their investment. They don't like me very much because I told them their conspiracy theories aren't true.
Exactly. Why are they talking about Teddy? Why are they talking about Redditors talking about how Ryan Cohen's going to come in and save and use Teddy? I mean, what if it's so fucking...
For the same reason that QAnon is fascinating, it's interesting watching people who are very detached from reality. Maybe that's not right in terms of morality. I understand how that's like a sketchy thing, but it's true. People like to watch a good train wreck. It's why the TLC network is in business.
Crazy, and it's so batshit crazy. Why do you even say it? Why do you even talk about it, right?
I know.
Like,
so
there's
I was
something
like,
to it, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, why you guys start talking about this and how much you get paid? Like, like you know, like did you get paid by a hedge fund or something? Like,
No, I get paid by my chat.
You know, yeah. So it's just interesting to see these people coming in and shield and, you know, just, you know, maybe they're showing jealousy because it's just went up like almost 500% since the bottom. And
it's so funny to me that they're like, it's gone up so many percentage. Okay, fundamentally, if anyone needs to hear this, the lower the price of a stock is, the easier it is for it to swing by large percentages, because smaller numbers require less of an increase for the percentage to be higher. Okay. You went from 10 cents to 30 cents. Not as impressive as the thing you said, huh? Gnome Pickles says 400% of 0 is 0.
But anyway, guys, you know, yeah, I just saw the Bye Bye Baby auction is canceled.
Yes.
So that's awesome, man. So it looks like it's going. Yeah,
I
it's
think
moving
it's,
at what we're. Yeah, what you know exactly what we actually expect, and yeah, I mean, man, I feel like I have nothing to share anymore because TA's done. You know, like it's all.
I would agree with that.
All done, and really, I just want to pop in just to say hi, and I think, yeah, I feel like we're just waiting for that, you know, explosive, you know, PP candle, right? So
right.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, man. And then yeah, today was a little bit of a, you know, just kind of like you know, boring day, but yeah, I do expect to see you know, upside, you know, Friday, Monday, you know, continue to going up.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, to be honest, like, you know, the what's his name, the accounting guy, he said, like, you know, they might attack us or something. Like, I don't know if they have a ammo to attack, you know. I don't know if they, you know, they want to do it, but you know, the more that they short, they're gonna get more damage anyway, because
this is not about short sellers. Short sellers did not bankrupt Bed Bath & It's like they have this is something interesting. It's like they have the things reversed. What they are doing is walking upon a corpse in the desert and seeing buzzards picking on the corpse and going, "Oh my god, those buzzards killed that guy." No. The company was already doing bad, didn't have a path to profitability, so people shorted the stock, because that's what you do if you want to make money shorting. You look for a company that you think their fundamentals are dog shit, or you think that in the future that's going to be worth less money or bankrupt for whatever reason, hopefully based on the fundamentals, unlike these guys, and then you short the stock. You don't look at a healthy company and go, let's short that company, because if you did, you would lose money most likely if the company was fine. Isaac Inanimate says, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Blast, but your test results are positive for insanity of the uterus. It's terminal. You have 50 years to make your arrangements."
Because we already entered the squeeze cycle. We're at the tip of the squeeze, and they gotta let things go.
These are all people who bought in August at 2308, right? Probably, yes. Some of them claim otherwise. And in fairness, some of them could have gotten their price average down by buying more when it was low. But the thing about the price average is it doesn't matter if the price never goes up again. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all just money you threw away at that point. But yes, I think a lot of them bought in early on, got pump and dumped by Ryan Cohen, and now they're, you know, this.
And now all the filings and, you know, all the good news is coming in, and
all the good
news, cutting dab, and, you know, we got the acquirer. You know, we still haven't you know, known who the acquirer is, but we know who they are anyway. So, you know, I don't really care who they are. But anyway, so yeah, everything's lined up perfectly. So yeah, let's see how it goes Friday and Monday. So, you know, when we start to see a very explosive.
Have a good night, Lady Ann.
PP candle.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yes.
I think that's just, you know, that's just the beginning.
Those roads show up. I don't know. This is
that's
almost
how it goes,
live.
and,
I'm a little bit behind because I paused. But...
Yeah.
Cool. You heard it from fucking you copy, man. Appreciate you coming on the show, and I appreciate you taking the time to come in and tell us that, man.
Yeah. I was just you know, just watching watch your show you know, behind. So yeah, all right, enjoy, guys.
All right, take care, you copy. Love having you around, man. See you.
Thanks, man.
All right. Yes.
Hey, I enjoyed you guys tonight. Had a fun time with y'all.
Excellent.
Read the document. Stay cool. And if you're here for the end, we're here for the end. It is what it is. The documents say it all.
They
it's
do.
Over with. We're about to figure out all this time what we've been waiting for. It's all about to come around.
All right. Right on, man. You heard it from Judge Gibson. Appreciate having you on the show, man.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. Take care. All right, Smudge the Cat has a little bit of stuff to share with us tonight. Why don't we close the night by hearing all the DD and stuff that he has to share with us? Smudge, the floor is yours, man. Let's hear what you think.
All right, thanks, BP. Yeah, so we've been kind of expecting short hedge funds to run for the exits. Waiting for the smaller ones to jump out first. And I think the reason we haven't really seen them close their positions fully is because I think they
again, any short sellers that have anyone with any open short position, unless they opened a short position at 10 cents, everyone from the beginning, from literally, if you had shorted Bed Bath & Beyond at the IPO, you could close right now and make money. And their IPO was in 1992. I am not taking inflation into account. So it's even worse. Gnome Pickles says, Hannah, these people make me too sad. I need to go see my mental health. Before I fully burn out my ability to feel empathy for them. Have a great night and keep your head up and have the last of my bits, you rad lady. Well, thank you. I hope you have a good night. We'll be done soon. They're done soon, and we'll be done when this is done.
They're basically held to the same kind of code of conduct that a lot of these other elites are, that are on the other side of this battle across from us, right? Like,
again, the black and white good and evil thinking is a common hallmark of conspiratorial paranoid thinking. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but for the Raiders, I cover conspiracy and delusional thinking all the time. Conspiracies are often a way for people who are uncomfortable with how complicated the world is to simplify it, and that generally takes the complicated socio-economic and political structures of the world, where there's tons and countless numbers of individuals and organizations all vying for their own interests, right? That's complicated. So we can't have that. So no, there are good guys and there are bad guys. Whether you believe in QAnon and think Trump is a white hat working with aliens to save us from the deep state, or you think Ryan Cohen is going to help us win against the evil hedgies who have destroyed American corporations with naked short selling. Both of these are attempts to simplify complex systems, and unfortunately that causes people to not be in line with reality, which, sometimes there are things that are pretty benign, There is a such thing as, benign delusions. Unfortunately, in this case, it's not. They're losing money. I've seen posts from people who are getting divorced over this. Their partners are leaving them because they, secretly took money from their joint pension or joint, 401k and blew it on this stuff thinking it would make them rich. It's a problem.
People have to realize that we're up against massive, insane amounts of evil that's beyond most people's comprehension.
Evil.
And,
you see a lot of this, and again, I'm not trying to whatever, but, when we look at a lot of right-wing rhetoric surrounding, trans people, for instance, it can't just be a situation they don't understand. It can't be that they don't understand trans people were evil, demonic entities that are trying to, corrupt their children. Black and white thinking. And don't get me wrong, I think that's been prompted by right-wing outlets pushing that narrative, but still, people will accept a simple narrative like that if they're looking for it.
Jamie Dimon from JPM, they just found emails from him to Jeffrey Epstein where he's being offered heavy snacks to go to Epstein Island. They offered him quote unquote heavy snacks, whatever that's code for. You can probably extrapolate what that's all about. But these people are evil. You know what I mean? JPM just had to pay $290 million to the victims of Epstein. You know what I mean? So basically, they're just buying their way out of whatever kind of sick shit they did. And it's pretty crazy. So I think these short hedge funds, they're held to the same code of conduct that the people.
It's so interesting that it's just short hedge funds. I understand hating all hedge funds. I'm not a big fan of how the market works. I get it. I understand. But it's the fact that there's specifically hedge funds that short sell. Short selling is just as part of the market as going long. They're both parts of the same market.
Epstein Island were, they were blackmailed. They went there, they did evil stuff, and they were blackmailed. And that's how they keep their mouths shut and control each other. And
you don't think it's super hard to understand transness? People have been given a narrative of hate about us. Yes, I don't think it's. Let me put it this way: it becomes complex to them because it conflicts with the things they already believe. If you're conservative, if you're right wing, and you have a very stringent black and white, potentially religiously motivated view of sex or gender and sex and gender roles, transness comes into conflict with that. That creates cognitive dissonance. That creates complications. So instead of dealing with that and trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, you just say, I don't even have to think about this. They're evil demons. Gitara says, trust me, honey, just 5 more months. You'll see the stock will explode and we'll be filthy rich. I know I said that 16 times in the past, but this time for sure. What do you mean you're staying at your mother's place for a few days? What do you mean you're taking the kids with you?
Yeah, people have to realize that
Have I learned more about the stock market since covering guys like this? A little. I don't know a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like these guys. I'm not gonna pretend I know more than I do. Not really. I know a little bit. I know enough to know why they're wrong. That's about it.
The media is going to run with this new information. NBC has had their hit piece today. The chairman of NBC Universal, Steve Burke, sits on the board of Berkshire Hathaway and JP Morgan. He was previously the CEO of Euro Disney, and Disney is another company where there's a lot of child sex traffickers,
Oh, we're literally doing QAnon stuff now. All right.
Profiles within that organization as well.
I would imagine any very large organization unfortunately has pedophiles because that's just a statistics thing. Again, it's shitty, but we know that people like that will put themselves in positions of power, in particular ones where they have power over children. Working at Disney kind of fits that, if I'm being honest. But, if you're gonna complain about this, I'd suggest we start at, churches and, I don't know, teachers, people who are, in charge of children primarily. It's not Disney's fault that some of the people who work there might be fucked up people.
So this kind of all relates back to, the code of conduct, the level of evil we're up against. We can't underestimate it at all because they're going to throw everything they can at us. And we just have to be strong, not get emotional. We anytime another Hannah comes on the show, just keep it cool. Don't let them get to you because they feed off your negativity. They create negativity.
Yeah, they like it.
So we have to be better than that, and it's how we're going to win.
God damn, they bring me up a lot.
The fuzz is going to get intense. We know we won, and we just got to basically kill them with kindness, and don't feed the trolls, man.
Right on, man. You heard it from fucking Smudge, man. We love having you on the show. You're always a pleasure, man, and we appreciate having you on.
Is there some kind of lead poisoning going around? Microplastics?
Thanks a lot, guys. You have a good night, and we'll talk soon.
All right, you too, man. Have a good one. See ya.
Hey, PB, you got 4 minutes for me so I can cover.
Yeah. You're actually you're actually frozen, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's okay. You just go ahead. Everybody was asking if you were sleeping in the chat. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so basically, the gist of it is that this ad hoc group ran by Glenn, right? Something just felt off about it, right? And I think one thing to remember.
If I remember correctly, I think Glenn is maybe the lawyer who's representing the bondholders in the bankruptcy proceedings. I think. They don't like Glenn, which is funny, and they're like, Glenn, you don't deserve shit. You and the bondholders don't deserve shit. Fuck you. And it's like, you're below them in line? They're secured creditors? If they get nothing, you definitely get nothing. Don't get me wrong, you're getting nothing anyway, but, you don't even understand what's happening here.
Too, is that if you actually watch the courtroom, he didn't have a leg to stand on. He was grasping for straws. Well, it turns out that Scott Friedman, who's associated with Jake Friedman, I'm assuming Jake's
way
son
below him.
or nephew or whatever. Well, they've been represented by Glenn Agner, Bergman, and Fuentes before. So Glenn is Glenn Agger. So Friedman actually did a suit against another guy in a MindMed case. So, you know, you can't say for sure, but it is at least coincidental that...
Why does my bank send me messages that are like, open an account with over $30,000 and we'll give you $2,000? You're my bank. You know I don't have money. Why would you send me this email?
That the ad hoc group is represented
Night
by
Carcosian.
Agger, and we know that at last telling, Freeman said that he still had his debt position in Bed Bath & Beyond, even though he sold his shares.
Do they think using the same lawyer twice is a conspiracy? Apparently. They're all in on it together. Andronicus Khan says, you know how every big project always had that, well, I'm more of an ideas guy, jackass. It finally occurred to me that the reason every crypto project that isn't a blatant scam is such a catastrophic clusterfuck of half-assery at best, it's because it's what happens when everyone on the project is an idea guy. True. Speaking of which, if you're looking for any of my streams covering crypto land, they copyrighted me? They did copyright takedowns on my crypto land videos, even though they very much fall under fair use. I don't know if they're trying to cover their tracks for the fraud, alleged fraud that we've talked about before. But that's a thing that happened. Lily Love Stuff says, well, I now know who you bank with. They sent me the same email too. It's one of the biggest banks in the country, so it's not too niche.
Which is the bonds.
Yeah.
The 2024 bond specifically, which Edwin Barnes has gone over. So the fact that they didn't really get what they want and that they seem to try to slow things down, some suggest even take it to Chapter 7, is interesting. And the thing to remember as well is that Jake Friedman actually wrote a paper with a guy named Victor Kapoor, who is at, or still at, a Dutch bank or douche bank or whatever.
Deutsche Bank?
And he wrote a paper on credit default swaps with bonds. So with credit default swaps with bonds, you could actually even have your bonds go to zero and still make money off them. So, having said all that, that's definitely an interesting piece worth considering at some of these places.
Did he just posit that it's some sort of Mel Brooks producers-esque scheme to crash the company so they can sell the bonds in a complicated scheme? To be clear, I'm pretty sure the bonds that are being talked about were like 20-year bonds, and they were on year 19. Like, I'd be pissed too.
Players that are involved.
I don't think they decided suddenly they didn't want the money from the 20-year bonds. I think it's just a bankruptcy proceeding and they're desperately trying to get as much money as they can because they know the company's fucked.
It's part of this.
Oh yeah, imagine that. Year 19, the company shits the bed. Awful. That sucks so bad.
Ad hoc group and important to remember as well, they only represented 15%, if that. And that we didn't hear any real objections from the majority of the bondholders. We heard the objections from this ad hoc group. So just quickly beyond that, there was some good stuff I was going to cover with Legion, which is the group that got Sugov and Kerwin and Schechner in there from 2019. But basically, the gist of it is that at one point, Bed Bath was very leery about having people go on his board. After they got those 3 people there, and then Cohen was able to do it so much quicker than what Legion fought for and the back and forth they had to run through. Basically, these concerns around chains of control, it's definitely looped in to all of this. And one other interesting part about it is that one of the things that Legion actually wasn't bullish.
Does his voice clear up or what? That's annoying. I'm gonna skip ahead. Sorry.
Shut up another.
Sound is like super like staticky, robotic-y right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess why don't you share it with us next time then, Real?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
by then the goalposts will have moved again, so I doubt he will.
Appreciate having you on the show, man. You're always a pleasure. You know, you're always welcome here at the PP Show. And if
again, I'm so sorry. I'm laughing. I do feel bad for these people. My coping mechanism is comedy. Like I'm sorry. I do feel bad.
Buddy doesn't know who realized.
Except for the transphobic ones, I feel a little less bad for them.
This is he does run the Beyond Uranus subreddit, so feel free to join and give it a look sometime.
Yep, thanks for having me on. And oh, by the way, thanks to Miss ABC.
Oh, it's fixed now.
I see she's always warm to me when I enter the chat. I appreciate it. So thanks.
Good.
Me too. She's awesome.
Awesome.
Actually, you're fine now. Your voice is fine if you want to finish up.
Yeah, if you wanted to finish
maybe
up.
Maybe it was because my vocal filter was on. So basically, the one thing is it bad now again?
Yeah, I got fucked up again. Shit. The fuck? Why does that happen?
Is ABC their stream mom? I think he's the oldest guy in this group, and he has admitted this is the first stock he has ever bought in his life, and he has no idea how the stock market works. And then he tried to lecture me about it, even though I'm like half his age. I've bought stocks before and made money on them, and he hasn't. Peacockosaurus says, it's like someone getting hit in the balls. You can laugh and have sympathy at the same time, I guess.
I have no idea. It's probably just my internet connection isn't great today.
Okay, I'm gonna...
they're saying, why don't we fight through the robotic sound? Why don't we try it?
No, I don't want to hear this
you
shit.
Know, the way it reads, it says everything but chat.
I don't know if that's a...
Yeah, it's just the can't, but I mean, Bed Bath chat could see it.
Communications@bedbath.com. Ooh.
Sure.
Read it.
Just an update from communications at Bed Bath.
Are they going to try and say that their email was hacked by shorts in order to convince people that the company's liquidating in order to spread FUD? I know that sounds stupid, but like, I kind of feel like at least one of them is going to say it.
.com.
Oh, it's just the cancellation?
Yeah, it's just the can. But I mean, you know, the verb.
It says, today Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. confirmed that Dream On Me Industries Inc. has been selected as the winning bidder of Bye Bye Baby intellectual property for approximately $15.5 million. As previously announced, Dream On Me initial winning bid for the Bye Bye Baby IP was subject to the receipt of a higher or better bid for Bye Bye Baby as a going concern, aka as a whole business, which did not materialize because no one wanted the whole business. As a result, the going concern auction originally planned for tomorrow has been cancelled, and the proposed transaction with Dream On Me will be put forward for court approval at sale hearing currently scheduled for Tuesday, July 11th. So this is basically the same information we had from the legal document, just, you know, communicated by Bed Bath & Beyond, less formally.
Information about Dream.
I don't know if that's a real email.
God damn it! Why am I always fucking right? I hate myself.
I tried to check if that address was real.
Yeah, I don't...
It's literally the same information you read from the legal document, so even if it was fake, none of the information in it's fake.
The way it reads, it says everything but Chapter 7, essentially.
They're getting close.
And it also... It's weird that they left out the Dream.
Turns out going concern auctions work better when there's a viable going concern. Who knew? What are you talking about? You have some kind of fucking law degree? What? These people learned things on the internet, okay? They know what they're talking about.
Dream On Me Inc. on the second time they mentioned Dream On Me.
Person, someone says that email is fake, not a real address.
Yeah. It's gotta be.
What is that posted to?
This was brought to me via Discord.
It's on. Well, it came from Reddit.
Yeah. Okay. It's not.
So it came from the Bed Bath & Beyond Reddit?
Investor relations or anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
real.
Well, fuck that email.
Crashed.
Fuck that email, he says. Fuck that email. That's an all-timer. That's an all-timer. Oh my god, fuck that email. That email's telling me things I don't like to hear. Fuck that email. This inanimate...
That's probably what happened. This whole computer probably crashed.
Like, I almost feel bad about this at this point. Like, how punching down is this? Like, I know they were shitty to me and called me a cunt and were transphobic, but like, damn, I feel bad. This fucking sucks for them.
Look on the investor relations page.
Mm-hmm. Nurse
We're probably on
KJ
Reg
and
Show,
Dr.
for all we know.
PP. Love to hear it.
Life, are you still here?
Holy shit, he is. What?
Yeah, I'm
I didn't
here.
even know you're here with us still.
I'm gonna post a comment here from chat. I want you to reply on it. He's asked several times, and
According to the
It'll feel better in a few days when they're still doing this. Probably true.
docket, everything goes to Dream, correct? If they receive a higher bid at the auction, it would supersede, but the auction is canceled.
Once again, I want to point out, it feels like they think that when they say an auction, they think that there's going to be people sitting in the courtroom representing different companies and, like, putting up a board, like, oh, 15 million right here, 20 million, oh, 25, do I see a 26.5 million, you know? That's not how it works. It's not a cattle auction.
For the IP.
Can you go just run like wet face or wet water over your face and wipe it with the towel? Am I on mic? I bet I am.
Yeah, you are.
What? I just clicked away. I saw
Only 20 minutes left in their stream, by the way. We're almost done, and then after that, I'm gonna read you a little bit of the Teddy book from Ryan Cohen, and you know, then we'll call it a night. Nice outfit, thank you. My chat makes me wear it when they give me donations and shit.
on another screen and talking to my son, and anyway, I looked over. I'm like, I better not be mic'd, and I.
All right, realize is back. Let's bring him back in here. Finish that thought.
Hey, ABC, what did you want me to do?
I just wanted to get your opinion because apparently in the docket, but I haven't read the docket. I mean, we went through part of it, but according to the docket, everything goes to Dream. If they received a higher bid for an auction, then it would supersede everything. But
they're getting the IP. Again, it feels like they're still not reading it correctly. They're getting closer, but it's like they still don't understand. They are splitting up Bye Bye Baby. The Dream Company bought the IP. The assets are going to have to be auctioned off elsewhere because they didn't want them.
Because the auction is canceled, John D is in
he did literally say he didn't read it, which is funny considering that's something he criticized me for yesterday, is claiming I didn't read.
Interpreting that all the assets go to Dream.
Fucking did you read it?
So it would be just the IP, right? It's just the
IP.
Bid
As of
that
right
they
now,
want.
as far as we know,
So,
it's the IP.
It would be just the IP and then name Bye Bye Baby. So yeah. Let me take a closer look at the docket. But my understanding is that the bid that
I fucking hate when I see kids in these fucking videos. This guy's got a goddamn kid with him.
On me one is for the
How much money do you think that guy threw into this bullshit? And he's got fucking kids.
baby IP only.
Right.
Right. They didn't bid on anything else.
So we have Realize back in here. Realize, can we get a mic check? See if you're in here with us.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Perfect. All right. Let's yeah, just do audio. That's perfect. Why don't we go ahead and wrap up the DD, and then we're gonna go ahead and close the show for the night. And Pee-Pee's gonna get some goddamn food, man. I'm starving.
Yeah, there was
sandwiches you're always talking about.
Banh mi.
Ah, yeah, that thing.
Go ahead,
the
Ro.
2019 letter from.
The avatar is the picture for the Wall Street Bets subreddit, or Super Stonk, one of them. I think Wall Street Bets.
So
it's not just a random thing. It's from a Reddit.
Mycelium and Legion. It's interesting because you actually see that, for one, they worked hand in hand with Oslin, which is Cohen's law firm, on all the major
the kid's
changes
leaving,
that happened
but
back then.
I'll-
They actually tried to get 12 people
Yeah,
on the board.
oh, he's coming back.
They
Yes,
got
I'll
3.
cover.
As David noted, you
Oh,
know,
wait, is he
Eichen
gone?
said he only ever needed 3 people on the board to make
I think he's gone. If the kid comes back, yes, I'll cover it.
major changes. Well, you know, Cohen had 3 people there, and then he.
But I really, as much as I do feel bad for the kid, it's not, the dad can't get mad. He's the one who had the kid on again. But I do feel bad for the kid, and I don't want to show the kid if the kid shows up.
He added Bowen and some other people as well. But they had a lot of the same philosophies. So, of course, one thing was the overpaid executives. They were looking at the pay that Steve.
Wait a minute, you're telling me executives are often overpaid? Holy shit! What an amazing hot take no one's had before.
Tamaris, the CEO at the time, was getting, which was just outrageous. I think he made. How much did he make over?
Oh, kid's coming back. Hold on, let me cover it. Where is the other thing? There's that. That one, and then video capture 2, I think I can go up here. There we go. Let me move the chat too, so it's not in front of me. Where is the chat box? There it is. Oh shit. Sorry, it's locked. Fix that real quick. I'll keep playing this one.
Over 15 years or whatever, was crazy. And the two founders of the company as well. So they have that in common, as well as just the consultants. They realized that the consultants was a place that they could cut costs. They got a lot right. They got some things wrong, I think, about what plans they had for Bed Bath, and they didn't exactly see the value in Baby at the time, which was actually picked up from one of the board members' sons or something like that. But they got it for a steal, what Baby actually ended up turning out to. And that's one of the interesting things too, is that people are like, well, what's Baby really worth? How much revenue are they pulling in? I tried to get information from Bears on actually what the metrics were of Baby year to year, and he didn't really have them, because it's all lumped in with Bed Bath, so it's kind of hard to see.
Right.
And at the time they didn't necessarily see that as a valuable thing in 2019, but fast forward so it was 4 years from then to 2022, or 3 years, and all of a sudden they're doing this revenue, and Cohen sees all these opportunities that I think it just speaks to the fact that Baby was able to accelerate so fast in such a short amount of time, and do that without even it being a focus, even among the the.
And now it's defunct, and the IP is going to a completely different company. So what's the point of this story?
Activist investor group and the changes that they push for, the few that they were able to do with all the resistance that they had. But also, going back to a point that was covered yesterday about the profitability, there's many companies that aren't profitable yet. They're in a growth phase.
I don't know if I need to say this. This company that is in bankruptcy is not in the growth stage. It's not a startup.
The same thing happened with Chewy, and he mentions this on an interview. He's like, they had the chance to be profitable, but what they put above that is growth. And you'll see that with tech companies especially. Sometimes it's years and years before tech companies ever even profitable. I think Baby, what it's been able to do and the potential of it, especially if they, they're able to incorporate some type of international play with it, like was spelled out in the Caterton paper in October 6th of 2021, a few months before Cohen entered. I mean, the potential is huge, and to think that somebody's just gonna let this go, or that this asset is just gonna be sold for pennies on the dollar is ridiculous. So that's pretty much.
Man, it's almost like that's what happens in bankruptcy. That's fucking crazy.
What I wanted to share.
Cool.
And, the change of control thing was huge. It's always been huge, but I think Cohen clearly showed that compared to what the activist investor group done in 2019, he was seen as a very powerful force and person that he was, and I ain't going anywhere.
Right the fuck on, man. You heard it from fucking Realize, man. We love it.
I'm not going. Reminds me of the scene, and I actually watched Wolf of Wall Street yesterday, specifically because, as I stated earlier in the stream, manipulating pink sheets is what he, one of the things he went to jail for. I just like that movie, too. It's a good movie. But it reminds me of the scene near the end of the movie where he's supposed to have a deal with, like, the feds in order to get a lighter sentence, and the deal involves him, like, quitting the hedge fund, or quitting whatever, the brokerage, sorry. And it's the scene where he's like, I'm not fucking leaving! And then it fucks up and he goes to prison. I don't think these people are going to prison. There's no reason to think that, but they are gonna lose their money. I'm not fucking leaving!
I'm having you on the show, and yeah, man, you're welcome anytime you want to share anything here. We love the discussion.
Honestly, Goodfellas and Wolf of Wall Street make a good double feature.
We love having you on. So
different kinds of organized crime.
if you guys love Realize, man, he does run his own show as well. Is Beyond Uranus on YouTube, and he does have a subreddit. So feel free to check out some stuff. They got some great tinfoil over at the Beyond Uranus sub, and a lot of great DD. So I appreciate having you on, man. You're always a pleasure. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, fellas.
All right, take care, man. See ya. All right, you heard it from Realize, man. We'll go ahead and start bringing the show to a close. Why don't we start with Dig Dug, man? Why don't you tell us how you feel heading into tomorrow with the cancellation of the bid and everything else? How do you feel, man?
I don't know, man. I feel a little bit wild, and thank you for letting me back in. Like I said, like I usually don't add a ton. I'm just like, like a Reddit smooth brain that just is here as an aside.
Of course, man.
But
yeah, all good.
But yeah, like I said, everything was going to normal. Where you got your doctor outfit on.
Yeah, I was supposed to work. Damn it! Now I'm off, so I guess we'll be doing the show tomorrow night. So that sounds great.
But at the same time, it's like it's like you said earlier. It's par for the course for BBY. Crazy shit abounds. Like there's just like crazy stuff that happens all the time, and tonight's show was like it was super awesome, and everybody on there is like super great. And AJ going off was like awesome. Like I'm super stoked. Like I don't care. And yeah, if I'm a psychomaniac for if my shit goes to 0 tomorrow and I'm, super excited about that, then whatever. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight because something seems to me that is definitely in the works.
Something's brewing, man. Sure.
Because yeah, ABC and Michael and Life Relationship and fucking AJ. Yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, so. Let's do this.
Right on, man.
No, the upper left guy isn't a doctor, just like I'm not a cat maid. He's wearing a costume for the stream. He wears different costumes. He's got like a king outfit. This, I don't know if he has other ones.
Heard it from
Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. I normally listen to this show like a podcast. I don't usually look at the screen.
Dig Dug, man. Appreciate you coming on the show, man. Have a fantastic rest of your night. All right, see ya.
But I'm a cat maid. I assure you, I have never cleaned anything in this outfit.
Hey, Life Relationship, man. Give us.
In fact, kind of the opposite.
Some closing thoughts, man, as we close the show tonight. Heading into Friday, I guess you're gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna get through those dockets and maybe get onto some DD. I'm sure, but how do you feel that this is?
For the record, that's not actually true, chat. This is my professional business cat maid outfit. The personal one elsewhere.
It's gonna unfold. Life.
Yeah, I just checked the docket per what ABC was asking about. So so what Dream on Me won in the bid is just the baby IP part of it. So that's what the sale hearing is for on July 11th. And so I believe
Baja. Yet.
Did
I deduct my cat maid outfit on my taxes? I took the standard deduction. I don't normally have enough expenses to exceed the standard deduction.
So whoever is going to acquire the company, they didn't have a need for the baby IP and the Bye Bye Baby name. And also for Noel's preservation, the change of control is supposed to happen after Chapter 11, as per the Chapter 11 reorganization plan. So that could not have occurred with
Thanks again for the
baby
raid.
auction. So
See you
I
later.
believe that's why the auction was
Have a good night.
canceled. I'm looking forward to what happens in the coming weeks. So I'm still bullish, and I'm expecting the company to reorganize per the plan.
Reorganize with what?
Let's see how it goes through.
All right, right on, man. You heard it from fucking Life Relationship, man. Fantastic DD. If you guys want to follow him, use /life_relationship_77, man. Write some great DD. Thanks for coming on the show, man. Thanks for explaining some of that DD that you wrote, and looking forward to the next one, man, for sure.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
All right.
tonight.
Take care, Life. KJ, man, tell us, man, what are you thinking?
It's concerning to me.
Why? Sixth Street.
Why is this concerning?
Probably is buying it all.
Because the company's liquidating. Hydrate.
All up, man.
Yeah, they probably are. They probably get the
We've been
NOLs,
talking
right?
about it for a long time. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just concerning. I mean, what is Bye Bye Baby without the name? It's a big name.
Well, we talked to live with shared
Funny
IPs
MH
and
Dark
stuff, which
Beast.
is also through the docket. So I mean, you
Yeah.
can't really say, well, they're never going to get their IP ever again. I mean, we don't even know.
They sold it. You think you think it's a pawn shop? You think they're pawning their IP and hoping to get it back? What the fuck?
Yeah.
A shared IP.
I mean, I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
You know what to think. You just know they're gonna attack you if you say what you think.
So I guess we see
All
on
right.
the 11th at the hearing.
Yeah. Right.
After they stream
Right
a couple
on.
times a week
All
at
right.
least.
KJ, we hope you've been well, man. You know, yeah, we like having you on the show, man. You're always a pleasure. Chat loves you too. So, you heard it from KJ, man. Appreciate you coming on, and chat give some love to KJ on his way out.
We'll see y'all.
All right, take care. As I said that,
He's
someone
upset.
said
You can tell.
KJ is a shill. Oh God. All right, Michael, man, give us some closing thoughts, man. What you're thinking on your way out.
You know, I don't want to say I was right, but I was right. You know, as far as you know, looking at the key part of it, the base part of it, which is when a CEO of a public company makes forward-looking statements, you can either see when those happen or don't happen, right? You know, Tesla makes statements, and sometimes they don't come in the timeline, right? We still haven't seen.
This is actually the same stream from earlier. It just got cut in the middle because there was like an issue where I got disconnected for a second. I've been going for almost 6 hours.
An electric semi truck yet, and all that stuff. But you know, here Sue Gov says here's what we're doing, and boom, less than 3 months later, and it's all done. The whole turnaround plan is done. That's really impressive. That shows.
I don't even understand what he thinks he means by turnaround at this point.
That they really know what they're doing, and they have the right people on board. And so, you know, it says very specifically about the shared IP with Overstock, but I don't know that it says that.
They're obsessed with this idea of a shared IP with Overstock. What that is within the contract of the sale of the Bed Bath & Beyond name and IP, it's stipulated that the BBBYQ, that company, is allowed to use the Bed Bath & Beyond name until September as they're winding down business, as they still have some stores open until like September to liquidate merchandise. Then in September, it fully transfers over to Overstock. But they think this is some sort of perpetual agreement where they're gonna share the IP, which isn't a thing.
With the Bye Bye Baby. And that's what leads now to the tinfoil, right?
Yeah.
Because even without, like, even if it's just like, they're not even going to be a going concern in 30 days once they post their revenues and their profits, they're going to be a regular profitable business, and that value will give them $6 to $12. But the fact that they aren't going to share the IP with Bye Bye Baby, and the fact that there's all these NDAs, means that they have a plan for Baby. They just don't have any sort of timeline that they need to carve it out by. I guess now they do because the IP running out. So
that's a funny backpedal. I mean, I guess they do now. Yeah.
You know, what is that going to be, November or something?
They always did. The bankruptcy isn't going to be allowed to exist in perpetuity. It's not how this works.
When they have to officially give up that. But there's so many options that RC can come in and acquire Baby.
Ryan Cohen doesn't give a shit about you or this fucking company.
All of which could...
Just checked, the Bed Bath & Beyond near you is apparently still open. Should you take a look? If you're morbidly curious, it's going to be a lot of disappointing sales and gross stores, from what I've seen online of other people doing walkthroughs.
I mean, we could get an NFT, we could get, you know, shares of GameStop. There's all these different things that would really squeeze the crap out of this.
You think that the company's going to be saved by creating a Bed Bath & Beyond and or Bye Bye Baby NFT? What does that even mean? The tech bro brain rot is so deep, they don't even understand the game they're playing. This is fucked.
And I'm really excited, and I'm so glad I got in when I did, and we're all gonna be partying together.
What stage of grief is this? Are they just gonna perpetually be stuck in denial?
Right on. You heard it from
Yeah.
Michael, man. Appreciate having you on the show, and appreciate you sharing those opinions with everybody. And you're more than welcome to tune in tomorrow night with us if you'd like for PP After Dark. So other than that, man, have a fantastic rest of your night.
You too. See ya.
All right, good luck. All right.
And then there were two.
ABC, man, we hit new record numbers tonight, man.
Does he really not understand that the record numbers were largely because people wanted to see the shit show? And other people desperately looking like, what's happening? Because they know they're fucked? Card Shark, thanks for 22 months, says, I've been subbed for a long time. Well, certainly you have. Thank you very much for your sub. Mundane Salad, thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We're coming close to the end of this 6-hour stream. I'm a variety streamer. Cover all sorts of groups of delusional individuals. I should say people who are exhibiting delusional thought patterns and or conspiratorial thinking. This is people who are invested in Bed Bath & Beyond and think it's going to make them millionaires.
I believe it was 870 people tuning in, man, to the PP show. Wow.
I think ABC is a little more, like, you can't see his face if I move this real quick. I think he maybe... I think he maybe knows a little bit more, like, ooh, this isn't looking good.
Holy fucking cow.
Absolutely crazy. And, you know, I'm going to be a Zoltar right now and tell you it's only...
Zoltar?
To get bigger from here, PP.
The sock's gonna turn into Tom Hanks?
You know, you have a great community here. We're at that point where it can either go left or it can go right.
That's correct.
Some of the rooms were described as, this is Pottery Barn catalog, derogatory. That's funny.
Narrative can be interpreted from a bearer.
Isn't Zoltar the dude from Space Ghost? I haven't seen Space Ghost, but Zoltar Machine is a reference to the Tom Hanks film Big.
Or a bullish point of view. The point is,
What are all the yellow cases? Oh, it's they're exploitation movies. They're all from they're from a series that Kino Lorber is doing in combination with Something Weird, which is another physical media production company. And they're all different exploitation films from between like the 1930s to the 1970s. They're pretty interesting.
you decide, you do your own due diligence, and you decide whether you're selling tomorrow morning or holding onto the stock.
Yes, Reefer Madness is one of them.
It's your money.
And so is Sex Madness.
It's your way, it's your play.
Yeah.
We are merely having a discussion here, trying to look at all the DD. Well, obviously, we've had some different guests on, such as Roach and others that have really.
That was just such a trip, man. Pete was actually that was actually Pete who came in here, and he was like, "Dude, this is like, you know, GG." And then you had Roach like 2 seconds later. Then you had Tendy Baron. Dude, these guys haven't been in here or active in the last like fucking like couple months. What the fuck? It's
I
like,
don't
do they
understand.
wait for
It's
this
a
to come out?
Thursday night, and they're tuning in to the PP show.
It's so bizarre.
To listen to stuff about BBBY, yet they're not in the play. Or anyways, beyond me. Everybody's
so
entitled to do
bizarre.
what they want, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch different videos at different times on different things. But anyways, the short side of it is, listen, we have a lot of news to uncover, whether it goes left or right, but ultimately there's been some documentation that shows that a major transition is in play. The auction's being canceled. I encourage everybody to do their due diligence and do what they need to do. In terms of tomorrow's action, one of two things are going to happen. This thing is actually, you're going to see shorts, the smart shorts start to cover, and we're going to see this thing turn green, or you're going to see the shorts further attack it based on the narrative of the auction being canceled and leverage the FUD that's going to be put forward tomorrow. So one of two things are going to happen. Have thick skin. We're at the tipping point now, and I'm certainly not giving any financial advice as to what to do. It's your play. For me, I'm holding.
This is the latest stream. This ended like half an hour ago. I'm just a little behind.
Very, very zen in where I see things sitting here.
Right on, man.
The narrative of the court documents. Yeah, it's real bad.
You heard it from ABC. Appreciate you coming on the show. Appreciate you being such a great co-host, man. And couldn't ask for anyone else, man. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for PP After Dark. Let's fucking celebrate. Let's have a good night, and let's see what happens.
Good night, man. Enjoy.
All right, take care. See you. There you have it, man. The fucking PP show, man. You know, we like getting together. We like having a good time. And there's really nothing to it, man, you know? We hit goddamn record numbers tonight. AJ, for
at this level, do short holders even care anymore? Nah. Probably not. And if they do, they're just waiting for it to zero out, and then it's all profit.
God's sakes, came in blasting, man, with his fucking cock, man. It was fucking nuts tonight, man, you know? We had some heavy hits.
Once it hits zero, it can only go up, though. Once it hits zero, this is the twist. This is the real twist. Once it hits zero, I will be able to buy infinite shares of the company, and then they will all have to worship me instead of Ryan Cohen.
Hitters in here tonight, man, and you know, Roach came. I mean, wow, I wasn't expecting that shit. Fucking goddamn Tendy Barron showing up here too. Pete saying that it's over, man. What the fuck's happening, man? You know, I mean,
it's over. It's Jover.
Again, if you're not in the stock and you don't have a position, I really don't understand why you're even fucking
Hold on, I just got a brain worm real quick.
A parking, it's over, and you're walking into a parking lot with the hot guy. It's over, and they all made fun of you, but they got stuff dumped on top of them. It's over.
Thanks, Strong Bad. I love you. Bummel Homestead says, well, I'm glad you're covering this because these people are confounding and there's no way I'd understand without the commentary. Well, you're very welcome. Hopefully it'll keep someone from getting into a scam in the future. 6-hour drum solo.
Following it anymore. I mean, if I sold for a 8% loss, I would never.
Guys, if it wasn't for Homestar Runner, you probably wouldn't be enjoying me right now. I'm just saying. Like, that's some foundational internet humor shit for me. So, thanks Strong Bad.
Never want to think about it again, man. And it's so weird that you fucking have so many people worried about everybody else. You know, don't fucking worry, man. You know, it's not a big fucking deal. Let us put our money and trade how we want to, and you guys do your own fucking thing, man. You know, there's nothing to it. So let's go ahead and welcome our newest members, man. And remember,
MH Dark Beast says, you talking about classic Blu-rays makes me want to watch Vincent Price's Classic right now. I feel like that right after the coming joke just makes my brain go to really bad places. This is the weirdest cream pie video I've ever seen. That's not where that's supposed to come out.
But she is gorgeous.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's finish this shit.
There were some memberships tonight. Not all of them are popping up yet, so some of you may have received a membership. Check your emails, check your YouTube shit, and you should be able to renew your membership if you were gifted one today. So far, the only people I have here are Gucci Greg, Apple, and Roblox. There were a couple more than that, so just keep in mind, if you received a membership, make sure to accept it. Slobo with the
Let me see if he says anything else other than
Ren
this
with
listing.
with the 5. Wow, it's always been like this, man. And everybody who supports the show, appreciate the fucking love, man. As always, love fucking running the show for everybody. Love that it can, the PP show has always been like this, man. It's like you never know what's gonna happen. It's funny. I was talking with my wife the other day. I'm like, people really love the show. I mean, so many people tune in, so many people love the show, and it's like I was thinking about it. It's like it's kind of random. Nobody really knows what's going to fucking happen on a Monday fucking night. Nobody really knows what was going to happen tonight. And fuck, man, it was explosive, man. I really wasn't expecting all that. But hey, man, that's why I love the show. Crushed Orchid with the $10 on my way out. Appreciate the love, guys. I hope everybody has a fantastic fucking rest of your night. The baby auction is now canceled now, man. So huge shout out to Mrs. Peepee. All right, Mrs. Peepee, you hear that? We got a shout out for you. Appreciate the fucking love, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you guys for PP After Dark, man, at 10 CT tomorrow. Other than that...
Does he not understand that he got so many people tuning in because of the event that happened? I'm not even sure if he understands what happened.
And we'll see you then. We hit a record number tonight, almost 900 viewers. Holy fuck, man. People love the show, man, So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Good luck in the markets tomorrow, man. And can't wait to hear all about it. Until then, I will see you guys for Friday night, PP After Dark. And again, my apologies for the beginning of the show. The fucking power went out, man. A crazy fucking storm. So have a fucking fantastic rest of your night, man. And we'll see you guys then on our way out. Gucci Greg, thank you with the membership. And KTT with the membership. Love the show. Love the stock. All right, you guys have a great rest of your fucking night, man. I'll see you guys for Friday After Dark. Bring a bottle of fucking rum and maybe a bowl of some nug, and let's have a good ass fucking time. All right, take care. Peace.
Wow. Okay, let's close out tonight with a story. It's so late. I think everyone deserves me to read them a bedtime story before we call it a night. Shall we? I'm upside down. Can I fix this? Hold on. There we go. Okay. That's not a very good lullaby. The fuck? Why am I mad about that? It's so stupid. Okay. Let's do this. I've been streaming for 6 hours. My makeup's probably fucked. Please forgive it. Okay. Teddy and the Piggy Banks by Ryan Cohen. The GameStop guy. Flat Booty Goth Girlfriend. Thanks for $15, says Mother Hannah. Nice little piggy bank motif here. Hey, cowboys! Grandpa Teddy was here to spend the day with Kingston and Princeton. They loved Teddy more than they loved anyone except Mama and Papa. You'll never guess what's in these presents, Teddy said. Kingston and Princeton looked hard at the presents, but Teddy was right. They couldn't guess what was inside. I like that the dog is imagining a bone. It's good. What's this for, Teddy? Kingston held up his little pig. It was round and had a long slit at the top. That, said Teddy, is a special little pig called a piggy bank. Princeton liked his piggy bank very much. It looked special to him. What do we do with it? One day, cowboys, Teddy had a serious face on, so they listened carefully. You could pull a house and a car and a trip to the moon out of there. A house and a car? Asked Kingston. And a trip to the moon? Asked Princeton. How could all that come from such a little piggy? Most importantly, said Teddy, this piggy can help you take care of the people you love. Kingston was so confused. How could he take care of Mama and Papa and Tylee and Teddy Bear all with this piggy bank? Second, I'm reading chat. It starts with this. Teddy held up a shiny quarter, and this, and this. He gave them each a quarter, and a dime, and a nickel. Princeton knew about money. He had collected a whole stack of pennies. Everything costs money, cowboys. There's no free lunch. Clothes, cars, houses, and especially rocket ships all cost money. You can save your money in this piggy. Teddy showed Kingston how to put his nickel, his dime, and his quarter into the hole in the piggy bank. Princeton slipped his coins into the piggy bank too. They had to go in just right, or they wouldn't fit. Again, this is written by the guy that they think is going to come in and save Bed Bath & Beyond. Kingston liked putting his coins inside the piggy bank, but he also wanted to buy something with his money. Teddy, can we spend the money? Maybe I have enough for ice cream. Oh boy, said Princeton. I want chocolate ice cream. Tylee wanted ice cream too, and wagged her tail very fast. If you spent it on ice cream now, you won't have it for later, said Teddy. But if you save your money and keep adding more coins, it'll grow and grow. That sounded like a good idea to Kingston, but he sure did want ice cream. What'll it be, cowboys? Ice cream once and then it's all gone? Or wait and let those piggy banks fatten? I think you know the right choice. Kingston couldn't decide. He wanted both. Bumble Homestead, thanks for gifting a sub. G-Tara says, Diamond Hands, Kingston. Diamond Hands, Kingston. Princeton didn't want to spend all his coins, but chocolate ice cream. Tylee wanted ice cream right now, and she wagged her tail faster than ever. We know what's right, Kingston looked at Princeton. No ice cream today, Princeton looked at Kingston. They both looked at Teddy. We'll wait and let the money grow and grow. Good choice, cowboys, Teddy smiled at them. But how do we get it to grow? Asked Kingston. This is a weird lesson for children, but here it goes. Add water? Feed it kibbles? Give it ice cream? That's a catch-22, because you can't buy the ice cream with the money and then have it... God damn it, Kingston. Teddy was wearing his serious face again. So Kingston and Princeton listened carefully. When you have enough money saved, we'll buy stocks. Stocks? Asked Kingston. Socks? Wondered Princeton. He liked clothes. This page is the most important, I think, for the BBBYQ people, so listen carefully. Stocks are little pieces of companies, said Teddy. When the companies grow, your little piece of it grows too. Buy many different stocks. So not all of your eggs are in one basket. Eggs! Tylee loved eggs and wagged her tail. This is a book for 5-year-olds, and it's advice that the Bed Bath & Beyond people have not taken. Diversification, people. It's important. When it's full, I'll help you put the money in the bank and save it there too, said Teddy. This made sense to Princeton. Then we get to fill the piggy's belly again. That sounded like a good idea to Kingston. Princeton wondered if the bank watered the money for them to help make it grow. But what's the very best way to make money, asked Teddy. Give it socks? Put it in stocks. Ice cream! Work, cowboys. First you make money by working, then you save your coins and watch them grow. I'm sure tech bro Ryan Cohen worked very hard in his life. Can we help you at work, Teddy? Princeton liked helping Teddy. Yes, cowboy. We'll work together. Work, said Teddy with a serious face. And save, added Kingston. So we grow our money, said Princeton. Kingston thought hard and remembered the right answer. And buy stocks? Good job, cowboys. And socks. Princeton knew that wasn't right, but he still liked socks. How fast do stocks grow? Kingston wanted his to grow fast. You have to leave stocks for a long time and be patient, said Teddy. Nothing's for sure. Pause for emphasis. Nothing's for sure, but they should grow. The secret is to hold your stocks for a long time. So we can pull a house and a car out of our piggy bank, said Kingston. And a trip to the moon, too, said Princeton. That's right, cowboys. Teddy looked pleased. You never know when you'll need your money, and everything you buy costs money. So save your money, and one day you'll be able to buy all the ice cream you want and take care of your own babies. Just like your mama and papa take care of you. So thanks everyone for hanging out for this 6.5-hour stream. I'll be back tomorrow, probably streaming earlier in the day, so I can kind of get it done in the earlier day and then maybe have like half a day off. It'd be kind of nice. But anyway, it's been great. Thanks for hanging out. Jesus Christ, those poor people. I'm not going to do a raid. We're just going to end. See you guys tomorrow. Love you too, Mr. Blast.